package.
The new.
Yo. Giggy. My phone at 15%. Dude. It's getting down to the wire, Johnny. It's crunch time, bro. You need to put that bitch in the hub immediately. Get you that power bank, dawg. That phone needs some juice. That phone needs a little Minute Maid, Giga. A little Tampico. That Simply Lemonade, dawg. This shit that Jeff be drinking. Cannot even drinking, chugging. Your phone needs to chug a fucking 2 liter of Coke right now. Call Shador Sanders, he's crying. Bro tweeted out, what he said? God is good or something like that. What did he say? I'm afraid to pull up X sometimes, dude. Swear, it could be like some cheeks clapping for no reason. Like Giga. Let's see. What did he tweet last? There we go. I'm at the store getting pork chops. There's a sale on pork chops, dude. He said, thank you, God, for everything. The replies must be crazy. How come nobody want me, man? God's got you, says RG3. Nice. This is like the most popular one right here. Who want me? No. 100%. Bro's being treated like Pinor, dude. Shador's getting the Pinor treatment. Holy shit, bro. Fries, bag, now. Damn, son. Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. Get ready to learn XFL essay, buddy. They should have made that a little bigger, but essay buddy is kind of funny. Send him to the CFL. Send him to the Chinese League. These are insane. For a second, I thought Seattle was going to take him. Just for a brief second when they traded. I was like, okay. They're going to go for it. Nope. What did they pick up? Milrow? Yeah, Seahawks got a good one with Milrow. Can you speak the language of the Mexicans? No. I can speak Spanish. But not Mexican talk. Like, because they'll speak Spanish and English at the same time to each other. It's fucking weird. Just pick one. Commit to the bet, dude. Milrow over Sanders. Yeah. I mean, Milrow's solid. But like I said on last stream, I mentioned it. I think Dirt McGirt asked me about Milrow, and I said exactly what these Gigas were saying when he was drafted. You know, he's really good at throwing the deep ball, but then you look at his interceptions, sacks, and fumbles. That's like his big concern. But then that shit can be coached and it can be addressed quickly. Plus, he gets to learn behind some top Gigas. The only Mexican talk I know is look at it closely. It's my fault, huh? Did Cigar Guy ever complete rehab? I don't know. Did Sanders get drafted? Cigar Guy made a Discord and then he was streaming for like a week and then he disappeared. So he's probably still in rehab. Or blacked out drunk somewhere in a bar in the Bahamas. I mean, he's not in the Bahamas, but because whatever I say gets taken literally. I never believed in him. I'm kind of skeptical that Travis Hunter 2 is going to be big time. I don't know. We'll see. There's potential there in Milrow. You feel me? He's just got great athleticism. He's like he was the fastest person in Alabama. It's just a matter of time, you know. We'll see. A lot of surprises coming this season, that's for sure. I mean, who would have thought Sanders would have got drafted? I mean, a lot of speculation was going towards Sanders being drafted in the first round, and then after round 1, everyone's like, okay, he's gonna get drafted in the second round, if not the third. Nope. fucking Tyler Show and Dylan Gabriel got fucking drafted before Shador. Tyler Show is like, he is Trevor Lawrence's age, dude. Insane. He's like a 7-year fucking senior, dude. What is going on? The committee, well, like, just the whole committee is just trying to send Shador a message. I mean, at this point, dude, Shiloh Sanders is going to be drafted before Shador. An NFL GM is rubbing his hands like Birdman right now. He's like, maybe we should draft Shiloh right now before Shador. I don't see how it's shocking, though, that his draft stock is slipping. Daddy was his coach, and I don't see him being dope in the NFL. Well, Dion opened his mouth way too much before the draft, and he wanted control of where he goes to. And that's the fun part about this draft, is you don't know where these Giggas are going to go to, where they're going to end up. You know, there's always the surprise factor. Not every mock draft is going to hit. Cam Ward going first, though, that was like very predictable. Shit. Could have placed a bet on that and I would have cashed the fuck out. So was Ashton Genty in the 6th going to the Raiders. I seen that one coming. But if you look at my draft video, Gigas, on this channel, that shit was pretty fucking accurate as far as those defensive players that I chose that most of them went in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Someone called me crazy in the comments, thinking, you know, safety Malachi Starks. They were like, a safety Malachi Starks going in the first? Yeah, all right. A Giga knows ball more than a lot of people. It's just like, I just analyze shit. You know, I try to put it out there and make videos about it because it's fun. It's fun for me. I was like, yeah, no surprise. Malachi Starks is a fucking great player. And a lot of these teams are starting to realize defense wins championships. The huge defensive draft. I mean, last year it was all quarterbacks in the first round. And then this year, fucking all defense. Hey, Swelby. Phezzerson. How you feeling, buddy? How's it feel to get drafted to the Tennessee Titans, Jeff? You ready to block for Cam Ward? Phezzerson is about to get the bag, ladies and gentlemen. Phezzerson Samora just got drafted. He's going to block for Cam. Phezzerson is getting the bag, people. What's good, Jeff? How's life? Yeah. Good, bro. Good, bro, because he just got drafted, dog. He's already invested in property in Nashville right now. Number 69, Phezzerson Samora. Fun fact, the NFL is rigged. Everything is rigged, Giga. Everything has already been written, bro. It's all just it's all a simulation, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's all prophecy. You were meant to go to Thailand. You know what I'm saying? You were meant to mess around with ladyboys and wield a dual-sided dildo. It was in the cards for you. Shannon Sharpe might have to unretire from the NFL after all this money. He's gonna have to pay off the snow bunnies. He shouldn't have been messing with those 19-year-old snow bunnies. But I don't think he fumbled the bag completely. Bro is live right now and getting fucking donations as we speak. Bro was live yesterday. He's live right now, bro. Kind of fucking wild though. Shannon Sharpe in his Diddy era. Diddy Sharpe. Yeah, those 19-year-old snow bunnies are wild, bro. What do you like? Fuck. Giga was like 50, 52, 51 when he was messing with her. She's like 21 now. Kind of a huge age gap. That's like some Leo shit. But when you're that poppin' and famous, you gotta move right, Giga. Yeah, he's on Nightcap right now. Before I even started the stream, like first video that came up in my feed was Nightcap. They're talking about the Lakers and the draft. They're probably gonna be on for a while, bro. There's a lot of shit to talk about. Sharpe is like, yeah, so he was 54. 54, 19-year-old snow bunny. Yeah, bro, those snow bunnies are fucking out to get you. She said, I'm gonna get this bag. Even gave her some hush money, 10 mil. Sandrain is like 30 though. Dude's creepy as if it was Sandrain, bro, she'd be in love. She would like propose to Shannon Sharpe. Sandrain the type to like propose to Shannon Sharpe. Kind of base though, if you think about it. The chick is proposing to you. Nah, but this Giga Shannon Sharpe fucked around with this 19-year-old chick, and then he had some allegations out recently, and this is all allegedly, right? But he allegedly gave her 10 million to hush money, and now she's trying to sue him. She didn't get the 10 mil. That's why she's trying to sue him. She didn't want the 10 mil. She wanted to sue him for the bag. We got invited in a mansion party in Northridge. Holy shit, dog. I forget it's still early. It's 10 p.m. Shit, the president was trying to go out tonight too. There's a little event, dude. Could have pulled out the Brero again. Mansion party in Northridge. Who the hell invited you, Jeff? Shannon Sharpe? Fuck. Shannon Sharpe party in Northridge? It makes sense though. Jeff got drafted. You know, he's getting invites from places now. I wouldn't give her shit now that it's public. For real. 2 flights? Oh shit. two flights. That Giga. Nice. Y'all going to that mansion party, Jeff? Shit, this Giga is live. Jeff about to take a fucking keg. Jeff about to hit a keg stand tonight. If not, he's about to double cup with some lean. Jeff, his name is dropping up in here trying to flex on us. Bro's the next rookie for Tennessee, bro. He's gonna live out his last night in LA before he flies out to Nashville tomorrow. We don't have a ride. That's cooked. Uber Giga. That's kind of a fucking pricey Uber though, from where y'all at to Northridge, the Valley. Jeff, don't let them give you drinks that you didn't see get made. They might rent a train on you. They might go Diddy to Tavio mode on you if you drink their drinks. Jeff is big time. Oh yeah. Newest guard for the Tennessee Titans. He's gonna block. He's gonna protect Cam Ward. Mix it up. Double cup. Got the hose on the back of the truck. 0 sacks allowed in 2024. Mix it up, double cup, got the hose on the back truck. Giggy? Who said Giggy first? Oh, Johnny. That's a good one. What's not to love about spending $120 on Ubers for a busted mission? You want to get paid, dog? Damn, Jeff. You should blow up Leo's phone right now and say you need $120 for Uber. The Apple Pay, Jeff. Apple Pay me right now so I can go to Northridge Mansion Party. The Tavios, please. Be a good story. Just like blow his shit up right now. Say I need 120 for Ubers right now. $10.99. He'll give you the 120, but then you got to pay it back to the fucking IRS later on. Richie Incognito is gonna bully Jeff because he's not gangster enough. That's the thing about being an entrepreneur, dude. You gotta pay instead of getting paid. But hey, listen. I think the pros outweigh the cons tonight. $120 for an Uber, $10.99 in February of 2026. You don't have to worry about it till next year. So like if you stack now after this mansion party tonight, then you know you've basically voided the $10.99, and you'll probably be up money wise if you just stack bread now. You're able to pay for the $10.99 cost next year. Look, we get you Aaron the Jew to do your taxes. You probably won't even have to fucking pay. Jeff, what is your credit score? Pinor, Penis Party, Mansion. Pinor is here. Tony is here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Pinor's fucking penis mansion. Pinor's mansion penis party. And he invited 2 flights. And then 2 flights invited Jeff. And Jeff invited Cisco and Saltine. It's a fucking trickle-down effect of the Pinor penis party. I saw this video of all these black chicks who think they don't have to pay back student loans and now their credit scores are dropping. Yeah, because their student loans defaulted and then they send it to their credit unions. They report to the credit bureaus, and now their credit scores drop like 60, 80 points. Jeff, bring all your stuff to the party and just move in, squatter rights. And they don't know how to like maneuver back into the positives, you know? Like if you pay it back slowly and you just work something out, boom, you could just get your credit score up and running. Honestly, let's just open up a credit card for Jeff, max it out, then have him declare bankruptcy. Honestly, you could open up a Discover It card tonight and then use it. Use it on Ubers and then just max it out for this mansion party. Just like get super fitted up at like Ross real quick. Buy hella Panda Express. Just show up to the party with a Taco Bell party box and like one of those like portable Heineken kegs. And you've just like basically maxed out the Discover It card. But, you know, fuck it, we ball, Giga. I think the best option, the fastest option without waiting and asking for anyone is just to open up that Discover It card tonight. Because then you could just add it to your virtual wallet. That's not how bankruptcy works. I will pay your bills. Pinor is Jew maxing on us right now. Well, bankruptcy is if you've had a business, but a default on the student loans, which affects your credit score, is not bankruptcy. What it do, man? The store Ross pissing me off. I had Ross, but I mean, like it's 10 p.m. If he can open up a Discover It card right now, he can Uber it to Ross, Uber it back, shower, get fresh, put on the Ross clothes, Uber it to the mansion party, and make the Uber stop at like a Taco Bell for the party box. You show up, boom. Pinor sounds like real Jewish tonight. Tony, that's hateful. That you do sound pretty Jewish, man. That's some shit a Jew would say. That's not how bankruptcy works. I feel like I'm talking to Aaron the Jew. It's a compliment, Pinor. It takes 10 minutes, Jeff. I'm at a hotel. I left Tyler my room key. Tyler's in the pool right now, Giga. He's in the koozie getting fucking nice and warm for you. It takes 10 minutes, Jeff. Literally. Even less. You get approved. You get an email back. You open it up. You add it to your virtual wallet. Boom. And you could just throw that on the Uber account. And you're on your way to the mansion party. A party box and a case of Baja Blast. Yeah. A 2-liter of Baja Blast. Declaring bankruptcy is expensive. It costs money to do it. Even that, bro. You had to have made money in order to do that, and then you got to spend money to do that. It's a cucked situation. Hell yes. Haley is in my Pinor party mansion. I like how you refer to the hotel as the Pinor party mansion. Anytime I stay at a hotel now, that's what I'm gonna call it. Tyler is stuck in the basement. It puts the lotion in the Pinor. Stop by a Best Buy and grab a Bluetooth speaker so they know who's got the jams. Nah, bro. Honestly, he could also pick up a Bluetooth speaker at Ross real quick, too. A fresh fucking fit. Even like he can get the whole squad a whole fresh fit with the Discover It card. Just max it out on the homies and the Taco Bell and Ubers. Instead of Mario Party, it's Pinor Party filled with a bunch of Jews. You gotta spin the dreidel in a mini game. I got 2 VIP tickets to the JoJo Siwa concert. I almost read Dojo. I thought Dirt was gonna say I got 2 VIP tickets. VIP tickets. My bad. I'm going dyslexic, boys. I got 2 VIP tickets to the Drain Dojo concert. I was like, dude, what? How'd you get those? Who wants to be my date? Tony will go with you. The Discover It card sounds lit. Yeah, and it's like it's instant add to your virtual wallet. Like they advertise it as you can use it right away. My mansion is a hotel for the sleuts. Dirt only if we fuck during karma. What? Cisco, can I use your computer to open up a Discover It card? Swoby being illiterate harder than last time. Bro, just seeing JoJo Siwa just throws me off. What kind of fucking name is that, dude? God damn. Dirt spelled it as JoJo Sowa. Tyler, that's why you're my N-word? My N-word. I've been had a virtual wallet. I've been had a virtual wallet. Next stream name, boys. Cisco used to be my cousin. That's insane. Cisco's like, yeah, Pinor used to be my cousin. Solidarity, Giga. Fucking JoJo Siwa, dude. What a fucking name. You see that in the sentence, that shit will make you go dyslexic. Would you jerk it to a picture of Cigar Guy? Hell nah. I would definitely goon to a picture of Big Che. I'm just kidding. She's a better songwriter than Bob Dylan and John Lennon combined. Anyone else watching this on their ThinkPad out loud on the bus? That's a Giga Chad move. On a Friday, dude. There's someone on their way to the Northridge Mansion party right now on the bus. And they gotta listen to Tyler's ThinkPad K-pop music. Pinor's Penis Party Mansion. Pinor is Penis Party Mansion. JoJo is a better dancer than Michael Jackson and Chris Brown combined. Holy shit, dude. That's fucking insane. They're fucking good dancers too. What the hell? That's a bold claim. JoJo Drainois. Okay, we're gonna start a poll here. Should Jeff open up a Discover It card tonight for the Pinor P party tonight? Oh my god, this is a cursed poll. Damn, she moves better than them? That's insane. Alright, this is a fried fucking poll, dudes. This might be the most fried poll yet. Should Jeff open up a Discover It card tonight for the Pinor P party tonight? Jesus, no, don't let that man anywhere near a credit card. No, dude, it'll be alright. If anything, Cisco and Saltine could cover the cost and pay back the credit card. Saltine might take a little longer, to help, but it's okay. Jeff, get money, cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, dollar bill, y'all. Pork chop, y'all. Maxed out in under a week. I think it could max out within 48 hours, honestly. I mean, look. Giga dropped $50 on a breakfast burrito and nachos. Alright? $50. That's just dinner, dude. If he just does that for breakfast, lunch, Giga. That's $150 right there. Imagine your grandma's dying of thirst and the only thing you have for her is a cup of your girl's squirt. That is so cursed. Jeff got cream. Maxed out. Jeff is Wu-Tang maxing. How? $50? Well, it's like he went to a bougie Mexican restaurant. The only cheap thing they have there is the tacos, and he didn't get that. He got the fucking baller shit. It'd be an epic week, though. Yeah. It'd be an epic week for sure. He'd go to Six Flags. He'd go to Subway every day. He'd go to fucking Pandas. He would go to this mansion party tonight. Taco Bell party box. Bluetooth speaker. Pinor, that is so cursed. Why would you even think of that? Saltine is too busy gooning hard as fuck to pay off Jeff's credit card. The only person who would be able to pay it off would be Cisco, dude. Because the moment Jeff gets some money, he's just gonna throw it into another breakfast burrito and forget that he has to pay off his Discover It card. What's up, my piggy? Says Pinor. How does a man with no job or savings afford a $50 breakfast? Bro wanted that breakfast burrito, dude. And nachos. He got that big payday from Danny. LOL, that Discover It card is going to get him right. But after getting drafted to the Tennessee Titans, I think he could have himself the year of his life. Most I've ever spent on a meal eating out was $35. That's not bad. That's actually pretty fucking good. That's pretty Jewish, Pinar. I think that's the most Jewish thing you've ever said. Who even eats a $50 breakfast whether you have money or not? Giga, you know what? It wasn't even breakfast. It was like dinner, dude. Jeff would create a CP empire with that card. He would have the most gnarliest hard drive of all time. Jeff should wear one of the beer hats but fill it up with soda instead. Dude. That would be such a baller move. Savings isn't meant to be spent. So many Jeffs on the right track to retire. Eating out is for pussies. Cisco, you have to open him up a Discover It card. But you have to set up the account to where... if you share accounts, dude, he's going to fuck your fucking credit up. Jeff on $50 burritos or $50 of computer duster in the bathroom at the mansion party. $50 restaurant bill on a one person is insane. You would have to get him a secured credit card, in all honesty. But if you want to just see where it goes, give him the full fucking Discover It card experience. And he's new to credit. So if you just say he makes $80,000 a year, he's going to get a fat credit line. Jeff would get an 18% interest rate and ruin his life even more. Where is Cisco? He's probably gooning with Jeff or playing Mario Party. They're probably setting up their mansion party. Swelby, my APR. Swelby, my APR is 20%. That's good, right? Swelby, 1% cash back on all entertainment. So that means I can make my Pokemon card booster packs right back. Isn't Jeff 40? How is he so bad with money? He's probably gambling. Oh, that's right. That's right. Giga stream on one side, gambling on another tab. Co-signing anything financial with Jeff is financial suicide. Yeah. Financial suicide bomber. That Galaxy Gas and Computer Duster puts me in the zone so much I just watch Paw Patrol and not out drooling. Bro, that sounds like a vibe. Imagine getting sucked to completion. You rip some Galaxy Gas, you hit the vaping tin, you take a little bong rip, you drink a little Busch Light, you put on some Paw Patrol, dude, and just nod the fuck out like a G. Soon as you get drained, Giga, just turn that PS5 on, but you just do it just to like put on some Paw Patrol. Holy shit. Who wants to come to the Pinor party? Tyler's already came, dude. 3 times. Galaxy Gas and White Monster combo. Lethal. Lethal. Zins too. And a honey pack. You're just fucking bricked up watching Paw Patrol nodding out, dude. You're nodded out with a full brick with Paw Patrol in the background, dude. Shouty in your bed. Scrolling through fucking memes on TikTok. That's my regimen, Tony. Don't judge. Little goth torta just brain rotting in your bed. Nothing is undefeated like a fucking goth torta, dude. Those chicks are winning. Somewhere out there, there's somebody bricked up. Galaxy Gas, White Monster, and everything with the goth torta bricked up off the paw. Not judging, just edging. Pay. Give us the RDR update. Apparently he has a 3.5 GPA in college. And he's got like maybe a year and a half left to transfer. Yeah. It's safe to say Rat Dick is locking in. Tony edges hard. You might have think he ran off with the Gooner Grant, but he's locking in with the Gooner Grant. Fucking edging, dude. I'm fucking edging, Giga. I heard Rat Dick got a job at the sesh. Are you fucking serious about RDR right now? I'm dead ass, bro. This is what RPP told me last time I talked to her, which was like about a month ago. RDR isn't on meth anymore? No, he's on math. He's on general ed classes and doing whatever for his major. RDR is going to hit the transfer portal and get drafted to the Patriots? For real. Bro about to play edge rusher for fucking the Patriots, Giga. Holy shit, I'm surprised about him. Yeah. That's what RPP told me. RDR would be a sick long snapper in the NFL. Agreed. Long snapper for the Patriots. He gets to just snap it to Drake May. It's not bad. It's not a bad gig. Cisco straight gamble maxing right now. Just locking it up on stake, dude. Jeff for show. Opening up that Discover It card as we speak. Swelby, what's the website to go open up the Discover card? Swelby, what channel do they show Paw Patrol on? Shit, Giga, I'm having some anxiety right now. For Rattig or for Jeff? Drake apparently was beefing with Cade Cunningham. I don't know why. Cade is nice though. What did Cade Cunningham do, dude? Kind of fucking insane. Detroit Pistons won a fucking playoff game. Swelby, I sent you a text. I need your input. Oh, shit. Should I even read this right now? Oh my god. Oh, that is the most Gigamax thing I've ever read in my life. Should I read it, Cisco? Tony, I would rub your shoulders and whisper sweet nothings if I was there with you. That was more cursed than a Pinot fucking comment, dude. But fucking hilarious at the same time. If Jeff can't get the credit card, he could try to front a bunch of Fent off a dealer and keep flipping it. I mean, yeah. If Cisco sent Jeff to like Figueroa or Skid Row real quick and just like prospected, he just sent Jeff to like certain people like that looks like they want Fent. Like, hey, that guy. And then they just like get out the Uber. Boom. Make a couple sales. I mean, they could just walk down the fucking boulevard. I want to help my boy out if you want, P. Alright. I'll read it. Let me get a LaCroix first. I'm out. Jeff has that gat for real. I mean, why have a Discover It card when you got a Fent card? Discover Fent card. Citibank Fent rewards. Let me get that LaCroix. Hold on. All right. Everybody settle down. Calm your bricks. Okay. Cisco says, bruh, Saltine came back from Thailand and said he lost a package of fake Rolexes he wanted to resell. It's the most niggardly thing I've heard in a minute. Bruh. Oh my god. Saltine has... That Giga has a lifetime N-word pass after that shit, dude. If you Gigas don't have a LaCroix right now, get the fuck out. Box full of Rolexes, dude. He lost in the fucking airplane. That is insane, dude. Permanent N-word pass forever. Dude needs this N-word pass laminated. God damn it, Saltane. That is so fucking fried, Giga. Holy shit. It's like God said, you're nigging out too hard, bro. All right? I can't let you nig out like this in America. Pinor, good night, you pussy. How did he manage to lose the Rolex box? That's the most saltine thing I've ever heard. Oh my god, bro. I'm dead. Saltine is straight nigga maxing, bro. Saltine is really the realest wigger since Slim Shady. My pussy hurts for you. That is cursed reading that. But I read it. Pinor seemed a little different tonight. Pinor is going to bed. Night, Pigus. Sweet dreams, my dear friend Pinorist. Good night, King. Sleep tight, King. I'm sorry you couldn't buy Rolexes off Saltine tonight. Bro, we could have been slanging Rolexes, Giga. Cisco was on a roll at like 2 a.m. Saltine asked if I wanted in. If he had the Rolex, he would be out on the streets of LA selling them on top of a blanket. Could have had money to get to that mansion party. If you had that box of Rolexes, Giga. Have a glass of squirt before bed. Damn. We gotta get his N-word pass laminated. Stamped. We gotta find like an ambassador of Gigas to like stamp that shit. Honestly, keep that shit on a fucking lanyard so he just has it out whenever. Oh my god, bro. I've lost the Rolexes, dude. What am I gonna do, dude? Hey, at least he has the gems. At least he's still got the gems, bro. You know what I'm saying? Might have lost the Rolex box, but a Giga still has some gems. Saltine is special in a wonderful way. Holy shit, Giga. I lost the Rolex box, dude. She's not gonna want me anymore, dude. New poll, does your pee-pee curve to the left or to the right? The gems are deep Saltine lore. A lot of these gigas know about it. Well, I would say, yeah, everyone in here knows about it. I feel like some people that watch the pod or the channel not really up to date on the full lore. That's exactly how I was hoping you were gonna say that. I lost the Rolexes, dog. What am I gonna do, dog? I was gonna go to the peanut party, dog. I'm kidding. That was JK for real. I'm clipping my mic really loud doing that, but I hope it's worth it. Some say Saltine is waiting on the GIA files to this day. Saltine almost died from autoerotic asphyxiation. Pay. Tony, would you ever be gay with men? Some say Saltine is more mysterious than the fucking let me know who you are guy. Like David Carradine. Hey, you left me a message? You said, what the P is going on? Let me know who you are. Let me know who you are. Now I'm gonna look like an idiot. That's literally how the fucking voice message went. I'm gonna look like an idiot, dude. Turning up to Pinor's penis party without any Rolexes, dude. Oh my god, bro. Cisco showing up, dude, with Saltine and Jeff, and he's got a Taco Bell party box, and Jeff's got a fucking gallon of Baja Blast, and Saltine with a box of fake Rolexes to his penis mansion party. Danny Mullins is trying to get on Joe Rogan so bad. Danny Mullins is moving to Texas, like David Carradine. Pinor, why are you gay? Pinor says to wear no clothes, and that includes accessories like a Rolex. Pinor requests that you leave the Rolex box at the front door along with your clothes and your belongings. She keeps staring at my fake Rolly, dude. Oh no, Danny better not join the Rogan sphere. Haley, I don't know why I read that in Jeff voice, but I felt like I had to. Dirt, I'll bite your cock for evil. Fedor, what the fuck? Some things are best left unread, but I'm an adventurer. Danny's gonna bomb on Kill Tony just like Ryan Long. Dude, that shit was a bomb. An abomination. That shit was fucking cooked. You know it's bad when motherfuckers are making like 40-minute video essays about it. What about my Octopus ring, Dirt? Surely that can stay on. Haley once impregnated me. Haley, I saw Ryan Long bomb. He was garbage. Bro. This is how you know I was pissed, bro. We go film this video like a while back. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, we're going to do a video. All the boys are going to be here with us in a van. We're going to San Diego. You know, it's going to be fucking epic. It's just like Inland Iggy, Austin, Dino, King Croc, Mia, Gibbs, myself, Leo, Danny. Like, epic, right? We go and we fucking go. It turns out we're just going to watch a fucking Ryan Long show. I don't even know who the fucking guy was, all right? I get a little blasted. And then I'm just like heckling him the whole time because I thought that shit was going to be funny. I did it. But like, the fact of the matter is, bro took us to go watch this Giga. Not even doing no fucking... Not hanging out and doing a whole ass video. It's like, what the fuck is the point of having us all along for this fucking shit show? I thought Pinor went into hibernation. What'd it do, man? Pinor lies. Haley is a good mod. She's done pretty well so far. Danny would make dick jokes on Kill Tony and get booed. You there in the front. How big's your cock? Nice, man. You should pull it out, man. You own a Tesla? Pinor is partying. I'm chilling, Dirt. How you doing? Danny's always on Ryan Long's dick. Well, anyone more successful than him, he's just automatically on their yak. Be like Leo in the audience just like yelling out, yeah, that's my boy, dawg. Haha. This guy's the man, dawg. That's my boy, dawg. He's the man, dawg. Pinor pee-pee party. Pinor's pee-pee party. Bring your own Fent. Bring your own Rolexes. I remember that video too. I thought there was gonna be something you guys did with King Croc, or maybe that was another video. I was just hot, bro. Like, why did we fucking come here, waste our day for this shit? And we're all sitting in the back of all places, and Giga's still got to pay for shit. What the fuck? We're not even talking to people outside. We're just going to see this show and then coming back. What the fuck? I thought we were gonna fucking stay out there for a while. At least do some bits and talk to people. You wasted the gay, dude. King Croc, I remember, thought Ryan Long was hot. Gay? Got a deal on some ticks, dude. Got a deal on some ticks, dude. But you gotta sit in the back, dude. You'll never get that day back, dude. I could have gooned. I could have bought some fake Rolexes from Saltine. I could have opened up a Discover It card and went to a mansion party and mic'd all the boys up. What the fuck, Pinor? Haley uses teeth for extra grippy? That is fucking cursed. I would say the highlight of that trip was again being with the boys, seeing Iggy seeing Iggy is always a W. I just fucking love Iggy. That's the homie. Fan Jerry, too. It's just a good time when I'm with those dudes. Austin and Dino couldn't get in because Gigas forgot their IDs and shit. But the highlight of the trip was when we were coming back. We stopped at a gas station, and then King Croc started talking to a homeless chick, and he was like spitting game to her. And then he comes back, and I was like, King Croc, what were you doing, dude? You're talking to a homeless chick, dude. What's up with that? And he's like, nah, I was just gathering data. I was like, hell yeah, King Croc. Just gathering data, Giga. I think it was that Diddy party that ruined Croc, like how Justin Bieber is feeling now. Bieber was on a sick one at Coachella, dawg. It's insane, dawg. That Giga was on a fucking... he was in a K-hole. I missed those crew trips. Yeah. Because that shit doesn't really get talked about. Those moments. Like that moment of the gathering, like data moment. Like we could have put that in the video, right? We could have just like mentioned it or something. Nah. Or like filmed him talking to that homeless chick again and then repeating what he said. We could have just gone out. We could have just gone and talked to homeless chicks the whole time and made that a video. That's how you get your confidence up, getting those homeless chicks swooning on a Giga. I mean, yeah, it's practice. It's like talking to a torta. It gets you primed and ready for that 9. That Latina goth baddie. Or that ebony princess. Ebony queen. I miss going to Diddy parties. Me and my buddy at the gym, we got our lifts in, and I asked him like, hey dude, you want a Simone Max after this? And he's like, what does that mean? Like, oh yeah, like Simone always hits the Stairmaster for like 45 minutes after. I call that Simone Maxing. He's like, dude, that sounds pretty P. So we fucking hit the Stairmaster for 35 minutes. We cut it to 35. And this dude sends her a video of us on the Stairmaster, and he's like, we're Simone Maxing, and he's like, my ebony queen. And then I was like, you should send a fucking flag of Uganda. Fucking pops off like 3 flags of Uganda for her. Imagine the freak off after Diddy gets free. We finna turn up for real. Call Simone or possibly Amanda. So yeah, boys. You hit the Stairmaster, you're Simone Maxing. You gotta hit that shit for 45 or 35. Diddy's first post-jail white party is gonna be epic. Everyone in white jumpsuits and shit. That would be P. $35 minutes on that hell machine sounds rough. Goes by pretty quick if you got a homie to go on with you or Simone. Not as bad. If you're on that shit solo, you gotta like watch some shit on your phone or like listen to some epic music. But raw dogging those fucking 35, 45 minutes, bro, is gay. No music, no nothing. Bottomless. I'm gonna hit it for 35 just to do it tomorrow now. Shit. Hell yeah, dog. You got a Simone Max, Tyler. Holy shit. I was on the Stairmaster with my friend who goes to like the max level. That shit was intense. That is psychotic. That is a psychopath right there. But that shit will have you sweating, dude. That shit's a fucking... That's like a second workout, to be honest. Lift and then go do that shit, bro. It's like you're on your second win doing that. I raw dog my cardio. Fuck. No looking at the TV. No music. Butt ass naked. Fucking open-toed, flat-foot shoes. Just raw dogging the Stairmaster for 45, 35. Beer girl. Yeah, y'all should try Simone maxing one time. Jeff wears the shortest shorts and goes on Stairmaster and really squeezes his glutes. Get Jeff on. Get Jeff on the Stairmaster with some jorts. He was kind of nuts, but it was a great workout. Man, I had that shit at like 5, 6. I was like sweating my fucking yak off minute 10. But my conditioning's pretty P. It's just the Stairmaster is the hardest. I've been yogurt maxing. Yeah, dude. That plain yogurt with the fucking peanut butter and the yunny. Raw dog cardio on the Stairmaster while wearing the signature Leo DiTavio shoes. If you truly want a DiTavio max, you gotta have the weighted vest on. Weighted vest, the DiTavio toe shoes. No headphones, no looking at the TV, no looking at your phone. Not even your Apple Watch or your Fitbit, dude. But you should have a Fitbit on. I got my steps in today, dude. I went to the Grove in my toe shoes, dude. That is nuts, though, Dirt. Max level fucking... Like, dude, is that Giga just running up the Stairmaster for like 20 minutes? Raw dog cardio plus honey pack. It just bricked up on the Stairmaster. Damn. Who was it? Damn, don't say that to Big Jet. You tell that to Big Jet, you're gonna give him some ideas. He's in love with this chick he calls Stairmaster Girl. Dude, raw dog cardio, honey pack, Stairmaster Girl, that's dangerous for Big Jet. There's this big titty, curvy, chubby girl with huge white tits and a little bush, and she's 20 years old, dude. That is very fucking specific, dude. Bro just described her fully. Like, you can't miss her. If I like went to Tony's gym, I would know immediately who that is. Giga said big titty, curvy, chubby girl with huge white tits and a little bush. That is descriptive as fuck. I'm gonna need some music. Why can't I listen to music? You gotta hit on at least 5 20-year-olds for a cooldown to truly DiTavio max. It's raw dogging. Raw dog Stairmaster sesh. That's the rules. You can't listen to music. You can't look at anything. There's an Asian chick in there, fucking jacked. She raw dogs her cardio, but it's just like raw dog set to level max. Oh shit, did I disconnect? Did my shit just disconnect? Nah, it says I'm still on. My Wi-Fi is going retarded. Oh shit, did I disconnect? Nah, I'm good. Did my shit just disconnect? Oh, I'm P. Oh, but anyway, now that I'm still on here, she has her hands locked backwards, and she's just fucking ripping it on the Stairmaster Raw Dog that way. I was like, dude, that is hardcore. If she wanted to take it a little further, dude, weighted vests, toe shoes, it's a fucking wrap. You're still on, dude? P, yeah, I'm reading it on my phone. What the P? Going Leo Detardio? I'm about to go detarded. I'm finna go Leo detarded on the Stairmaster. Curvy bush girl is gonna have my seed all over her bush. Hey, I like that. You gotta give it to her, Tony. You gotta do some landscaping. Gotta put the bucket hat on for that one. Bucket hat and carpenter pants for that one. I feel like for that one, Tony, you gotta go and get yourself a Brawly boost. I'm just gonna put this. Oh, I should refresh it, huh? No, well, I wanted to put this full screen buffering. That would have been P. Just leave it in the background buffering would have been P as fuck. Damn. I can't put my fireplace buffering in the back, dude. How can Tony tell Bush Girl that he watches a guy with a buffering fireplace video in the back? The Japanese gardening pants? Dude, what? That sounds like Max Swag. That's something you'd definitely pull up to Curvy Bush Girl's house with. Jeff pulls up to Mia Gibbs with the Japanese gardening pants. He was supposed to meet up with her tonight at the mansion party, dude. I'm pretty sure the mansion party is at its fullest peak right now. Everyone's walking in. Chicks are flashing. She's got me so horny, dog. You would take a Brawly boost for that. I want you Gigas to watch me smash her. Damn, bro. I don't know if I feel honored or potentially cucked. I used to be friends with a Greek dude I met, b-balling. We met up in Santorini, and he went nuts. Later on, we went both in the gym. He got fouled and disrespected, so he came back with a knife. Holy shit. That is some gnarly shit, Dirt. That Greek guy lost his fucking marbles. The Greek freak. Damn, bro. Bro went Luigi mode with a knife. He walked in that bitch like, I'm finna go Luigi mode. I'm finna go Luigi mode, gaga. That's a crazy Greek dude. Yeah. He got fouled. So like what? He was like Giannis, but he got like cucked on the basketball court. When he said Greek guy, I assumed it was going to be some gay story, but it was a stab story. It went from like potentially gay to like some fucking hood shit. He showed his true colors, fucking weirdo. Dirt, I had a friend from Serbia who did almost exactly the same thing, but he pulled a knife at work when someone dissed him. Balkan Gigas be wildin'. Damn, bro. I had a crazy gym story like that. So there's this dude that was at a LA Fitness, and before I started training at the fucking powerlifting gym, I like talked to everyone there, you know what I'm saying? Even worked out with people. We had a whole group for like bench days and like deadlifts and shit, and like people would just like hop in and it'd just be like a group of like 7, 8. Shit would get fucking on and cracking. So we had this one Mexican guy that would come in and work out with us. He called himself Frank Lucas. This Giga, it just seemed like normal. Like he was just trying to get strong, trying to like see how much he can bench with us and shit, and like he wanted to learn. And then next thing we know, you know, I stopped going about 3-4 months, and I went to that other gym. I find out that a whole fucking SWAT team came to that LA Fitness, and then they arrested this Giga Frank Lucas. This is a Mexican dude. Giga named himself Frank Lucas, and this guy, he kidnapped a 14-year-old and did some foul shit. So it turned out this guy was a crazy Mexican dude. And so like now he's fucking, I don't know, he was gone for like about 2 years. Then he hits me up on Facebook. He's like, "Hey man, it's Frank Lucas. I'm out." I did not respond to that shit, bro. I was like, what the fuck? This homie I went that was in that group, we went to like a rave together, and he had his chick, and then he had his sister. We were just partying, and he mentions that shit. He's like, "Bro, you remember Frank Lucas? Yeah, that he was a fucking weirdo, bro. Like he was telling me the whole story. Like he was like, he like kidnapped this chick, put her in a van, and like yada yada yada." And I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck?" He's like, "Yeah, fool. That motherfucker was crazy." I'm gonna kidnap Jeff and put fake Rolexes on him. Yeah, I was just like, what the hell, bro? Someone can seem like real normal, like the Greek guy that fucking Dirt's talking about, or like a Balkan dude like Matt mentioned, or you can be like fucking on some Diddy shit like Frank Lucas, dude. Could not believe that shit. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was like, nah, I'm not responding to this. Hell nah. I just remembered what this dude was showing me at the rave. He was showing me the video of the SWAT team coming in and coming to arrest him. So he told me about it. Like, I knew he did that kidnapping shit, but then he showed me the video of the SWAT team. That shit was crazy, dude. There was like 5-6 gigas coming in with fucking straps into a LA Fitness just to get this gig of Frank Lucas. I can't even call him a giga, dude. This motherfucker, Frank Lucas. But yeah, that's the story. I don't think it's as wild as seeing a dude get fucking stabbed. Dirt. The Greek freak. Frank Lucas is the boogeyman? Yeah, for real. That guy is Freddy Krueger, bro. He's it. It the clown. Swelby, the SWAT team is here for me now. Swelby, they're charging me with kidnap. Swelby, the SWAT team is here for me, dog. Can you Apple Pay me $20K for bail money? Holy shit. But in all the reality of it is, though, sometimes he seemed a little too quiet sometimes. Like, he had something weighing down on him. Like, you could see it in his eyes. Now that I think about it, like, this dude had guilt, some kind of guilt in his eyes, and he wouldn't be the most social person of the group. You know, he would joke around with us sometimes. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, but then he would like explain to me, like, he would talk to me about going to like Mexico and shit. And I didn't think really much of it. I was like, all right, this guy's like going out and like getting blacked out drunk in Mexico and banging hookers or something. But it never dawned on me to that point, like, this dude did some fucked up shit. Funny, because Greek dude wanted to go pro overseas and he never beat me one-on-one, so I put myself down like, dude, I'm trash and you can't even beat me on one-on-one. Well, dude, if you would have whooped his ass in some one-on-one giga, that would have been you. So you kind of saved yourself, Dirt. And if you would have got yourself into foul trouble with this guy, nah, that would have been pretty cucked. I've seen a lot of brawls and fist fight at Bruins games. Holy shit. You mean Pittsburgh? That was Leo's best friend, or UCLA? I can't imagine fist fights at UCLA games. I can see it at a Pittsburgh game. That was Leo's best friend. Frank Lucas was Leo's best friend. Holy shit. It's all coming together, Tony. Holy shit, Giga. We're connecting the dots, dude. We're connecting the dots, dude. I have PTSD from that video of RDR eating Indica Moon's ass and see a therapist for that sole reason. I myself had to hire somebody from BetterHelp after watching that video. Live, actually. I was tuned in. Unfortunately. Did not know I was going to get RDR eating Indica Moon's bunghole. LOL Tyler. He was going dumpster diving. The kidnapper drove to Leo's apartment right after the kidnapping. Just come to my apartment, dawg. I'll leave the door open, dawg. You just gotta do it fast, dawg. Get her in the van, dawg. I only went because my ex was a Bruins fan. I don't even watch hockey. Haley was just there for the beer, the vibes, and the honey packs. Where can we see the video? I want to see her bunghole. There's a video of that? Yeah, Matt Ryder. It was pretty cursed. You will need therapy after that. Hit me up if you want to see the vid. I don't know if anyone clipped it and put it up, but I got to watch that shit when it was on Trovo. That shit was insane. $10 vid and also $5 for RDR's yick. Bro, that's one video I never wanted to see. Well, Tyler's got it, and for $10 you can own it. You could be it's like Bitcoin in 2013. It was fun, but Boston fans are crazy. I'm tweaking, Haley. I said Pittsburgh. Boston. Yeah, Boston motherfuckers are crazy. I've never been to Boston. Yeah, well, like, it's hockey too. So, like, Boston, hockey. Yeah. Motherfuckers are throwing down. I'd imagine it would get rowdy in Canada too. Me and Swilby are the only two that have that vid right now. Those RDR streams were going pretty strong. It's somewhere in my SSD, dog. I got it. Nah, I'm kidding. I watched it on my phone. Imagine throwing your screen on vertical and it's still like this. Like this. Those RDR streams were going strong. Actually, you know what? I think that's the only one of the few Trovo erratic streams that were fully horizontal. I think Indica Moon must have shown him, like, you got to put your phone this way, and then you put the phone here, and then you eat my bunghole. I'd imagine the Bruins fans are just like Will Hunting and his cronies looking for a brawl. I'm pretty sure Haley has seen the vid. Imagine going to a Boston Bruins game and then they show that on the Jumbotron. Didn't RDR finger paint with shit on the wall? Yeah, he finger painted a swastika on the wall. That was also pretty cursed. I should refresh the chat, dawg. Should Jeff open up a Discover It card? I still have that poll up. Unfortunately, yes, that did happen, Haley. Yeah, it's true. This is a real thing. The shit swastika and the Indica Moon ass eating did happen, Haley. Oh wow. Yeah, I think it's time Jeff opens up the Discover It card tonight. Painting shit on the wall, that's like what kids do when they are held like slaves in their room. Cursed. More cursed than a Pinor comment. New poll. Jeff is Diddy DeTavio's dad. Pay. Imagine the freak off after Diddy gets free. We finna turn up for real. The reason Shador Sanders hasn't been drafted because it leaked he was RDR's top Trovo donator. I think Dion confirmed it himself that Sanders was also one of the viewers watching the Indica Moon ass eating, and he donated thousands of dollars to Rattic. Half this NIL went to Rat Dice. I heard Nico Yamalava was in there too, donating. You cannot believe in him drafting, but drafting a 26-year-old Shiloh show is insane. Yeah, Giga is Trevor Lawrence's age. Oh my god. I think I went off on this poll. Would you rather watch RDR Trovo highlights on Jumbotron or draft Shador Sanders? Start poll. We got another one, boys. New poll. Damn. Do you want me? No. If he gets drafted and he starts balling out and he's like fucking MVP and everything, that would just go insano mode. Be legendary. RDR out of rehab yet? No, dude. He's got a 3.5 GPA in community college. Jumbotron at SoFi. RDR Trovo highlights on a Jumbotron at SoFi. Easiest poll ever. Throw RDR on the Jumbotron. That Giga still ain't getting drafted with these votes. Oh. I think I orchestrated the perfect poll, dude. Look at this. SoFi Jumbotron. Dude, imagine RDR Trovo highlights on this thing. Oh, that beautiful Super Bowl with the Bengals and the Rams game. Probably one of the most epic days. Very epic day to be a Bengals fan, and also a very cursed day to be a Bengals fan, coincidentally. Oh shit, that's a pretty good one.
Who is better, S and WRS or Bronny James?
Sendors. Damn, that is tough. I think Bronny James would still win that one. Holy shit. Bronny for show. I'm voting Bronny. Hit the chat. Hit the chat for your answer to Dirt's poll. Trovo highlights is hilarious. Tony says Bronny. What is this draft about? The NFL draft, Haley. We're going into round 4 tomorrow. We've got Rounds 1 through 3 already in the books. Bronny is the indica moon's beehole of the NBA. And Ratdick is Shador Sanders. Bronny had at least one good-ass game for the Lakers. Yeah, he put up like 21 points, 22. That was his best game. Lakers lost tonight. They fumbled. Damn good game too. I'm disappointed. LeBron shooting the most retarded threes ever. Rui Hachimura getting into foul trouble and giving Minnesota the ball back. This is an active live tonight. I love it. Just an overall disappointing game in the fourth quarter. Tell me why on NBC News the Giga was like, a historic moment in the NFL draft. Cam Ward going first overall. I'm like, Giga, a lot of us seen that coming. Like, did you not? Is Luka doing good on the Lakers? Yes, he is. He's killing it. Wasn't his best day tonight, but last game, game 2, he had a triple-double. I heard he's pretty good. Or close to a triple-double. I think he was like one assist away from a triple-dub, but he had I think Luka had 30 plus points, which was the most in the first 2 games in Lakers playoff history. I think the other person to do that was Magic Johnson, I believe. Haley, but Lakers aren't winning it this year. Not if they're playing like they were playing tonight, Giga. Shit. And I don't think I've ever seen a Laker hit 30 plus consecutive points in the first 2 playoff games. Whoever betted on him to get that tonight got fucking sold. But can we talk about Ratdick hitting 40 plus and getting 20 rebounds off the bench? Is LeBron the GOAT? We may not say this now. We're gonna say no. But when he's retired, and it's like 5 years removed from him retiring, everyone's going to say he's the fucking GOAT. Also, by the way, Dirt, thank you for the dono, my Giga. Bronny James for show over Sanders. Dirt McGizzle. W, Giga. I did a Skype interview with RDR I need to post. Bud. Swayze. You need to put that shit up, dude. No, Jordan is the GOAT. MJ is the GOAT. Is Bud Swayze the GOAT? Or is Phezzerson Zamora the GOAT? So LeBron is number 2. Yeah, MJ's forever the GOAT, dude. Then it's Kobe. And then once LeBron retires, 3rd best of all time. But he's this generation's GOAT. Zagigga, I haven't even edited Damn, dude. It's time to AI automate, Giga. Most people consider MJ the GOAT and have LeBron too. Oh, you're right. Nah, it's MJ, Bud Swayze, Kobe, and then LeBron. Terrible news, bud. Saltine lost the box full of Rolexes on the plane. They couldn't find the box of Rolexes, dude. I'd say so, Haley. Once he retires, I love Kobe, but I think he's number 3. He's this generation's GOAT, but overall, number 3 for sure. But currently, SGA, bro. SGA is the fucking... SGA is the man, dude. He's the fucking man. I love Kobe too, but he shot 44.7% field goal. Yeah, but then if you look at the 2002 Lakers squad, he took those Gigas to the fucking chip, bro. That was like not the best team ever. I mean, young people forget Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was nice. He was real nice. I would say legendary, but not goated. I mean, yeah, goated for that generation. Yeah, fuck. That's before. That's like pre MJ. Wasn't Kobe stingy with the ball too? Kareem won in high school, college, and NBA. You know what though? When Kobe had the ball, that bro would score. Bro would score. He would make plays. Kobe was Mexican Frank Lucas maxing and Detavio maxing before it was cool, so that counts for something. Oh, that... Damn. That's right. Everyone forgets about that, though. Hold on, dudes. I gotta piss and give me a LaCroix. Put a girl on. Put a girl on, dude. What? I'm gonna put something while I'm gone. Frank Lucas maxing? Holy shit, dude.
Best Foot Forward Shoes. My name is Harrison Cable. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Today we
be right back, Gigas. I like Kobe better than LeBron, but LeBron could take a team of bums to the finals.
Mushroom Velvet colorway.
So can Kobe, dude.
Now the 993 made in USA.
Hungry right now, but too lazy to get up. Like I said, you look at that 2002 team. He took them Gigas to the fucking finals. Gasol was balling though, but didn't have super teams we see today. They were just and mostly an average team around him. But then he elevated all of them. He made Gasol a fucking star.
Sweet
be right back.
That so many people were going for this year. These ones were 40% off, so they are definitely worth the price in my opinion for the premium nature of the materials, the comfort, the overall construction of the shoe, the colorway. I have really gone in on brown shoes for this year. It has basically been my favorite color of the year. The little hits of yellow, as you can see around the heel there, and the little bits of purple around the tongue, they just make this shoe almost perfect for any outfit and, in my opinion, any occasion. You could wear these literally all day. as I'll get into a little bit later in the video, without any sort of discomfort. They are incredibly comfortable and well made. So let's have a look at the box that these ones come in. So it's your pretty basic made in USA box. You have the New Balance branding, you have the New Balance tissue paper on the inside. Pretty basic stuff. There's nothing crazy here. You obviously have your tags and one extra set of laces. So this is a white pair of laces, obviously. I think I'm gonna stick with the brown laces that are already in it, which is fine. Looking at the shoes though, these are a work of art. Look at these babies. So there you go. Basically, we're looking at some of the best quality products that New Balance can bring. Starting from the bottom, you have the basic 993 traction pattern, all pretty much in black with a little bit of brown, dark, chocolatey kind of hits around the side here. Around the side here, you have some very, very quality suede. You have some very, very nice leather as well. You have this sort of medium to long haired suede here. You have the USA logo. You have the New
Not
Balance
superstars like Bosch and Wade. Odom averaging like 12 points. Yeah, Lamar Odom did not do us any favors. I mean, he shined in the rebound department. Just a big body, played good defense, was able to get the ball back and let Kobe ball out. D-Fish. Derek Fisher was one of my favorite. Bro had some like super clutch moments. Odom did whatever the team needed. Yeah, true team player. Triple double threat every game, can play center. Man, I wish we had a center like Odom. Fuck. I mean, we haven't had a big body like Odom in a while. He makes plays. Y'all sleeping on Odom. That's what I like. You can look past the fact of averaging 12 points, but like I said, rebounds, good defense, that's just a recipe for good playmaking. Like Dirt said, he's making plays. That's what you need. Lamar Odom is that tall black guy. Yeah, he was dating, was it Chloe? He was dating one of the Kardashians. Odom consistently triple double threat. Triple single. Triple single. Holy shit. It's 30 rebounds. Paul Gasol was an all-star his whole career. When Bynum was on Lakers, he was really good. Paul Gasol was fucking epic. But I mean, dude, would he have done that without Kobe though? Cause like you got someone like that on your team, like it just elevates everyone. Dirt was a good team for sure. Kobe prime years too. What was it that fucking Detroit, when we had a finals against Detroit and won that? Detroit had a pretty fucking stacked team in that era. Bynum fucking dunked on Shaq in one of his first plays against him. Falcon dunk. My loft department. I said Kobe is great. I love him. Yeah, the jersey I wore the other day, that was a Kobe one, dude. I got a Kobe and then a throwback Magic Johnson. Lost in 04 to Detroit, dude, I think. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they fucking lost him. They didn't beat him. There was a whole fucking documentary about that shit. Yeah. I think that was their only championship. I only wear Kobe's when I play b-ball. She's laughing, dude. The Pistons won, dude. I mean, what Detroit's doing right now is pretty fucking P. They only had like 14 wins last year, and they just like damn near tripled their win percentage. Tyler, because Gary Payton sucked and Karl Malone got hurt, Pistons were hungry. Malone came over too, trying to sneak into Chip. Low-key, that Pistons team was a super team. I need another video, dude. I don't want to watch monitor arms though. What are we gonna do with a monitor arm video? I have a Isaiah Thomas Pistons jersey. What do you say, boys? Do we will lock in on a monitor arm video? That Pistons team was great. Isaiah Thomas is sick. The two Wallaces. Rasheed Wallace. Watching the rerun of that trash Lakers game right now. That was disappointing, Tony. I watched that shit. Monitor arm, yes. Put on My Little Pony. I wish I could, but then I'd get cucked.
Go through all these
The YouTubes would Jew me. Hell yeah, dude. You know your ball for real.
The home off. Whether you want to spend $25 for a basic one or $300 for a premium high-end model, I find it's a great investment to my computer setup to help save space on the desk.
I can tell you passionate about it for real.
Set the monitor at the right height and angle for my comfort, and just add some style and aesthetics to the overall
Dirt
desk.
definitely locks in at the local Chili's.
My favorite go-to monitor arms for configuring my desk setup. Starting with the $25 option, this is
Guarantee you right now, Dirt is at the local
Chili's
Chili's somewhere right now watching this. Locking in.
Any reputable brand arm here, but I'm just most familiar with the Vivo brand and is one of the more popular ones on Amazon. A simple clamp structure to your table, set the arm bracket to the height you need.
I need this, dude. I need a monitor arm, dude.
On your display and you're good to go. At this price point, you're not going to get a spring adjustable arm for dynamic
I can
height
study
adjustment and
basketball
full range of
better with
motion,
this
but in my
monitor arm.
experience, I think for most people, will tend to just set it up once and never touch it again anyways. These arms usually support up to 22 pounds
She
of
wants
weight,
to be
which is
touched,
double as
dude.
big as my 34-inch
I don't want
wide
LeBron to
wooden
retire.
niche. Next up, if you really want more
I wonder if you can get the
motion with
50
display or need
and
something
still
with a
play in the
little more
NBA.
capacity for a larger screen, the Amazon Basic monitor arm is a solid choice. It's a pretty big jump in price at around $100.
Yes, sir. Tyler, I'm at Chili's just taking in the vibes.
Lower weight capacity
P.
than the previous $25 option or other known issues with reliability.
Chili's.
With this arm, you can raise
Pistons jersey on.
and tilt your monitor as you need with ease.
Off the honey pack, hour one.
Built-in space for cable management, and with support for up to 25 pounds.
Honey
it's
pack
again
starting to
enough
kick
for most
in.
34-inch ultra-wides. And I've even pushed it to the
Sending
10-inch with my
risky
heavy
text to the
40-inch
X.
display. But let's take a
Fan
moment to
meetup
talk
at
about the
Chili's.
weight
Is this
limits
tech
and that
nerd
common
stuff?
question I get.
Not
Will
really.
monitor
It's just a
arms
monitor
support
arm.
display? And it's not always going to be clear cut. For example, someone who mounts their monitor in the middle and
I think this one's a little more
puts a lot
high end
less
though.
stress on the arm than someone who wants to fully extend it out all the time and constantly.
He's going from budget to
Some
like
monitors
300
offset
bucks.
stress amounts or aren't well balanced, so it can put a lot more stress on the tilt mechanism, making it droop down over time. And your
See,
desk
I got my
is a
monitors
factor too, where
just
solid
standing
ones
on the
are highly
desk.
recommended,
Boom,
but
boom.
sometimes you can get away
Left,
with a
right.
particle board and even hollow ones from IKEA.
So if you like see me looking this way, I'm looking at the video, and if I'm looking that way,
So it
I'm
can
looking
be
at
a little
Pinor's
trial and error,
comments.
but finding someone with a similar setup will usually start you down.
I'm gonna edge tonight.
For my setup lately with the
And if I'm
49-inch
looking down,
monitor,
I'm looking at the
while I've never
leads
really had
texting
any
me.
concerns with reliability using the Amazon Basic Arm, you can see it's working hard and does
Yes, sir.
some
I'm
of the
drunk
things
wearing a
sent out
Tayshaun
with
Prince
the
jersey,
available
drunk
with
texting my ex.
Which
Sheesh.
brings me to the last and most expensive suggestion. At about $300, this is
The
Ergotron
throwback-
HX monitor. And when you see it
The
in person,
Courtyard
you can
Classics.
easily tell it's built like a tank for heavier displays.
I'm finna edge.
With the display clamp, it's much bigger and also has a
I'm
flat
joking,
flat
dude.
distribution
Imagine
blade.
watching High Heel Homicide on the
And on the
monitor.
underside, you have 2 screws instead of 1. That really helps
High
minimize
Heel
the blade
Homicide on the
if you move it
Samsung
around
monitor.
the desk. The arms are
Just hits
flexible,
different.
the joints lock together nicely.
You can see it. You
Everything
could
from build
you
to
could see all the
feels
details,
good for
dude.
such an expensive
It's
arm.
time to come.
One neat feature
Pay.
is the optional rotation stop that you can use to prevent the bottom arm from rotating back and hitting your wall.
Peas in the chat,
Other than
boys.
that, you might
Peas
need
in the
a few
motherfucking
movements.
chat.
It's similar to the Amazon Basic arm,
Peas.
but doesn't go down quite
Chain
as low.
boots emojis. Star of David.
And the cable management
Pork
is
chops
slightly
emojis.
easier with built-in straps,
All of
but
that.
it's not a huge upgrade.
Didn't Prince
The
have
real
that
reason you consider
mid-court
this is
jumper
the
on
weight
him,
capacity.
dog? No drinks
Be aware
tonight
that
for
your
me. I had
monitors
15
don't work with
Modelos
this.
last night.
14
Damn,
by
bro.
34-inch just works at
Well,
the lowest setting.
I think
So
I
I'll wait
remember
for
you
later.
were. You said
But for
you
my
you were
49
having
inch
quite the
or anything
day.
bigger or heavier in the future, there's a world of difference in how soft
So I'm
the
guessing you took that out on 15 Modelos last night.
warranty, this will
Did
probably
you
be
see
the last
someone
monitor
prank call
I have
Shador and
to
pretend
buy.
to be a
But
GM?
I imagine for most people,
I seen
I'd
that.
probably just stick to the $25
That's
one
fucked
and
up.
get most of the benefits of having an arm, or consider the Amazon Basic one if you want a bit more flexibility. But if you want the best of the best for your super ultra wide display, the Ergotron HX is hard to beat.
Bro said it's
as long as you have cash. But
phone
if you
call
enjoy this
time.
one, you know what to do. And
Bro Leo
we'll see
DeTavio
you
Max
next
is like, we should do a prank call, dude. Let's call Shador Sanders, dude. Hell yeah, Tyler. You had one of those chase down blocks on Reggie Miller in the playoffs before Braun ever did. Reggie Miller, dude. That guy was a shooter. Remember that YG song that was playing like every function in like 2012? Bro said, bitch, you ugly like your daddy Reggie Miller. Fuck. 15 rookie numbers, the OG dirt. Bro had everyone saying that bar in the function. This is a crowd of people just, bitch, you ugly like your daddy Reggie Miller. Leo DeTavio prank called Shador with his Cuban Manny voice. Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, man. It's the Cleveland Browns, man. We want to draft you, man. Shador, how would you like to be a Shador, how would you like to be a Browns, man? Yesterday was a good day spent with my girl, cooked outside and then got drained. It was Tuesday. That was a bad day. Hey, yo, Sancio. Shador, how would you like to be a Browns, man? Come play some quarterback, man. Fuck, dude. I just went from like a Cuban to Italian real quick. Bud Swayze, I signed up to your minor picking up courses and paid the $10K enrollment fee, but I haven't heard back from you yet. $10K enrollment fee, bro. You got Bud Swayze going to an Ivy League school? You sending this Zagigga to Princeton, Tyler? God damn. Tune pushes P for show. Will you get cucked if you put on UFC? Yeah. Yeah, they'll take down my screen. My stream. Not my screen, but my stream. It's very late, and my brain and my body is cooked. Croc maxing. The P part is I don't got work till Monday, so a Giga gets to prank phone call and rest up. Should we call Shador Sanders right now, dude? Wait, I got a poll idea. Oh my god. I haven't even read Bud Swayze's comment right now, but it looks cursed. Croc maxing. Hell yeah. Here we go. It says, I have a huge hemorrhoid right now, not gonna lie. You're hemorrhoid maxing, dawd. She likes me, dawd. I'm literally bleeding from my rectum, dawd. They're gonna take your monitor arm, dawd. They're gonna take my monitor arm, dawd. If you don't hear back, sign up for Shannon Sharp's course of picking up minors. P. Swayze, my dude, for real. He's taking nothing but minor courses at fucking Princeton. I might just do that, Dirt. It's poll time, dude. Hemorrhoid hunters. Oh, nice. Anime video.
Hey, it's the mass sellout. Don't worry, the 60 to 90 second punchline is incoming. And you know what's one of my favorite things when reading a manga?
NFL ain't for him.
Being like, wow, I can list 10 different things.
Too
that
bad
look
it's
just
too
like
late.
this.
You could
If the
call
title
the
was
Jeff
confusing
card
in terms of
shop.
where
He's
I'm
banned
going
from
with this,
pretending to be
anime and
Shador,
manga
asking
games
for a
spike in
job.
popularity in the last 10 to 15 years. There's been a surplus of new series that we have access to.
I wonder if there's an AI voice for Shador.
Massively disappointing.
You could like script a voice for him and then call the card shop.
As soon as you enter the world of Soul Eater, it stays with you. Of course, eventually the strong personalities of the characters and memorable arcs and fights do it, but before that even, the color of the sky, the city itself, the sun during the day and the moon during the night, the world building and style of Soul Eater is like great music in a video game or series. It sticks with you, even if it's been years since you visited it. Now, I don't think Soul Eater is the only series to get it right. Dorohedoro, Land of the Lustrous, Chainsaw Man, Mob Psycho. There are plenty of good examples of what I think so many series seem to not care for at all because they don't need to. A unique style.
You might have a hemorrhoid right now, Swayze, but if you take a Brawly boost right now, it'll make everything better for you. I love anime.
However, the increasing amount of
I just finished ReZero, Haley. That shit was epic.
Gets done, the more and more it seems to be watered down. We as the audience might have some blame.
And of course, there's going to be another season.
Pumping money into it. As a great philosopher once said, any good fad comes with its fair share of bootlegs. Now I want you to tell me a better life than being turned into
There's a new windbreaker I gotta watch. Yeah, I think that's it. Fire Force came out this week. I already watched that. Catch Me at the Ballpark. I already watched that. Rat Dick Eating Indica Moons. Bunghole. I've already watched that.
Blacksmithing, a magic farm.
Rat Dick the anime would go crazy.
A plethora of characters. My favorite would be Salitra because I just really love ballet.
Rat Dick Academia.
Other reasons. You can enjoy your time with characters by checking
What
out
the fuck is this, bro?
So make sure you use the
I'm definitely downloading that game. ReZero is P. Yeah. It's gotten it gets better and better.
For me is frustrating. There is nothing new under the sun, and seeing the inspiration of a series takes from another is not what I'm referring to either. My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Dude has the power of game over. You just like respawn and then just push P. Did you see season 2 of Solo Leveling? Yeah, I seen that.
Generic. You know, I understand
this shit went brazy. Call Big Che and his mama.
But in terms of style,
where's the poll at right now? 83% Bud Swayze wins.
Each of those series and their characters can mostly be recognized by their silhouette. Granted, popularity has something to do with that, but it is undeniable no matter how you feel about those series, the mangaka
call Big Che, dude.
You can see that an individual soul was poured into this. In Jujutsu Kaisen's case, it was Akutami's hatred. Seriously, that man hates his children.
Che McGee.
Something like Soul Eater, the very essence of the author can be felt in everything, from the concepts of the weapons and the fighting, the design of the characters, the feeling of the world itself. I haven't seen Soul Eater the anime in almost a decade, and yet it stuck with me far more than.
All right, so look like there. The Fire Force is basically a prequel to fucking Soul Eater.
And the fact that it was able to stand out during a time period like was manga in the 2000s is extremely impressive.
They just revealed the moon.
The heavy hitters that came out during that time. Contrast that with the litany of
in Fire Force, the same moon in Soul Eater.
Ones, of course, but the sheer amount of ones that seem to be trying to
Shador watch Mad Men.
Relying on a cheaply absurd premise to garner attention. It doesn't feel like a.
Someone should send him that Leo video, the Leo meltdown video, to Shador. You should watch Redo of Healer. It's pretty scutch. That's on Crunchy too. My hangover just went away. Thank you, Swelby. My hangover just went away, Giga. I heard Haley Steinfeld had a hot and steamy sex scene with Michael B. Jorkin. I bet Josh Allen is jealous of their chemistry and his BBC.
Platforms that are blatant copy and paste of things that made solo leveling appealing has poisoned the well for a medium that was seen as
Giga straight pulled out the double-headed dildo on her.
I do think all because something is oversaturated does not mean it cannot be done well still. Again, I thought solo leveling was pretty enjoyable, and hardcore leveling had a lot of soul to it, if you will. I just wish there was a word filter on manga sites where I could take out the word level, hero, world, or life. If I had a gun to your head and you had to guess the silhouette of these 5 characters, assuming you had seen or read a decent amount of manga and anime, you might have a pretty good chance of surviving. Versus a silhouette of these 5, your chances of survival just dropped massively. I envy people who could put it aside for more than a few episodes. The same
Michael BBC
tracks,
Jordan.
The same medieval fantasy armor and
Holy
castles,
shit.
and street vendors and grassy hills. The same leveling up system. The same dark-haired main character who needs to explain every little fucking detail in his internal monologue. Could I not be spoon-fed? The same perv humor Japan
I'm finna splooge.
Since the creation of Earth, it seems. I'm aware that some people aren't a fan of the series like Blam, but when you read, and again, maybe I find myself in a weird position because, like, I kind of have to look through a lot of this stuff to find something interesting to them.
She wants to go to Wendy's, dog.
Quite a lot. And when you read,
I'm gonna take her to Wendy's, dog. No one can resist that BBC Giga.
Figure it out for yourself.
Holy shit!
It feels like you're allowed to breathe air for once. Look, if I have to see one more YouTube short,
I highly doubt it is really insane. Somebody got dick slapped in it. What?
After one chapter, I might commit a few war crimes. Although shout out to the channels that do hour plus.
Y'all trying to get me to watch some Giga dick slap a bitch?
Because your willpower
Come on, man.
Far greater than mine. Like, I'll read one, I'll be like, wow, this would make for a really cool thumbnail and title. But listen,
I'd rather watch Bud Swayze eat Indica Moon's ass
for like a minute and a half
in a Discord group chat.
I'm not even really getting into the writing, since there are series that do care about that end, and it's a different discussion. But what is the point of being a visual form of entertainment and not taking advantage of it? Chowder, for fuck's sake, had more personality than most of
I'd rather watch Bud Swayze's hemorrhoid get surgically removed. That BBC was everything Crocs should have been. Oh shit! Is Michael B wearing the fanny pack too? Bro's just piping her down with the Supreme woven fanny pack on. I bought Wendy's before work, and once I got there was a hair in my chicken sandwich. Damn, Giga.
But I personally despise being able to perfectly guess what a series is going to do just by
Bro got a Tony Stray got a PUB sandwich.
Looking at it and investing time into something that fails to keep me invested. Constantly being hit with
PUB sandwich with fries.
In most anime that come out
today, holy shit.
Excalibur is this weapon that some loser gets after grinding.
Did you still eat it, or did you just toss it?
And is this great old weapon that
you should have tossed the PUB sandwich.
Soul Eater, Excalibur is an annoying piece of shit. Even smaller things like shooting 2 pistols with your pinkies is something
that's
that
gangsta.
Leaves a bit of a staple in some.
That's as gangsta as it gets, bro. Not even Gigas in the hood are doing that shit, bro. 2 blicks with the pinkies out, just popping.
Mine. Something like Dorohedoro pushes the envelope even further, where if you just looked at the characters and their designs...
Can I make you
any
come real
context,
quick?
I'd be
Can
impressed
I
if
make
you
you
could
come real
perfectly
quick?
guess who was on the
Why
good
did I
guy
read
side
that
and
in
who was on
Jeff
the bad guy
voice?
side.
Crockett
At least
actually said that to
in the beginning
Kazumi.
of
That
the
was
series.
after her
But maybe I'm a
14th
little cranky
gangbang of the
after
week.
watching the Uzumaki anime. Something that was a testament to taking the risk for a unique style. But one
The
of the
finger
shocking-
blasting part was insane, bro. Like Giga was finger blasting Kazumi before he like went in.
of what can
I
be
took
done with horror
I took
anime.
3 bites
For one
still, then
episode,
threw it out,
Hell's Paradise
Swelby.
is also massively
I took 3 bites still, then threw it out, Swelby. I was hungry.
disappointing in comparison to the
I'm
manga.
JK with
But that
my
is a whole
dude Croc.
different
Oh
rabbit
no, did you
Manga
get
like
the
Red
pube
Riding
stuck
Hood
in your
gets
teeth?
axed, but the hero who
You
seeks
probably
revenge
can't
out
show it on
with
stream.
darkness is still on.
Bakak!
Hey Meta, is energy conservation key in thermodynamics?
That's correct.
Oh, it's in an anime dick slap?
Now, teach me how to tie a windsurf.
Is it? Ah, shit. Yeah, this person has the little copyright disclaimer thing on. I can't play it. I'll watch it after the stream, though. I still remember where I was when I first saw that adult film. Are you dripping, King? Bro is just like 20 strokes in, and Gigas are like, "Are you dripping, King?" Like, how can you stay hard when someone's like, "Are you dripping, King?" in the background? That whole thing was wild. and then Croc just like holding her after when it's all said and done. I hate getting pubes stuck in my teeth like spinach. Bro, motherfuckers were making Croc's ass their fucking profile pic on Discord. That shit was crazy. Truly legendary times. Wherever Croc is right now, I hope he's pushing some pee. $50. God damn, bruh. 50-minute video essays. Holy shit.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Comics, manga look amazing on the iPad.
Or if you bother to click on it, or if you
Alright.
kind of stuff, then
I'm in.
Today I'm going to be looking at some
I'm fucking in, dude.
iPad and like what I prefer to read and which device I prefer to read on. Just
I don't think I have the heart to pull out a Funko Pop out of the box.
like that.
Instant oatmeal goes hard. Yeah, for real.
can see
That brown sugar.
quite a lot of them.
Quaker.
When I'm not collecting them, I do love to read them on the iPad. So today I've got 3 iPads.
Real shit, though. Overnight oats go pretty hard.
They're all my
If you,
iPads.
like, do 'em right.
I actually have a bit of a problem, I think, to be honest. I've got 3 iPads. I don't need 3 iPads, but you know, here we are. Basically, what I'm going to do is show you some examples of different layouts and comic apps you can use to read comics and mangas on your iPad. And yeah, I'm just going to show you like my preferred way of reading, and we'll compare it to how it is on book form to how it looks on the iPad form. And like I say, I've got an iPad mini here. Came out.
King Croc is in San Tropez sipping Mai Tais.
It's probably my preferred size for out and about travel daily things. So if I'm ever on the train, or if I'm ever visiting a friend, or if I'm ever
The sooner we get Jeff a speaker,
iPad mini is my go-to.
the sooner we
for reading.
he can secure some huzz.
For taking out
Remember that dude who came on stream saying he had chicken and rice shakes?
Such an amazing series.
Oh yeah.
You can see it looks perfect for manga. It really is really good for manga.
What happened to that dude?
Subtle, and yeah, nearly dropped it and broke it. You know, iPad Mini
He's
very
like,
subtle,
you,
and, yeah, it just looks like you're.
he came and went like James
I
Johnson.
do read.
I felt bad for the guy.
On a Kindle, which is my preferred way of reading an actual novel. You can read them on the iPad, but I think the display is just too. I've applied a matte screen protector, but it's still not an e-ink display.
Bro was Ronnie Coleman maxing. Holy shit.
So I'd rather read it on the Kindle. I've got an iPad 11 here, an iPad Pro 11. This has got a matte screen protector on it. This I've had for a while now. This is the 2020 edition. And this
All right, man. You know, comics, manga probably do look amazing on an iPad, but I think
it's just still light and portable, but it's just nice. You can appreciate the
on a ThinkPad, it would be absolutely unbeaten.
And my recent addition to the family of iPads.
Nothing beats looking at manga on a fucking ThinkPad.
M1 12.9-inch with the mini LED display.
That is a comically large iPad.
Just getting set up. I got it yesterday. As you can see, repping.
Bro, just get a laptop at that point.
If you've read Berserk, you'll know how much of a badass that guy is.
But I'm pretty sure the fucking mangas look sick on a fucking mega iPad.
I wouldn't
This guy looks like a mega gooner.
be sure tits on a plane. I'd use it on a plane for films and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a big device. And if you
Bro, just rips those whiskey bottles and just goons.
So, the reason I'm showing this one is, and the reason why I bought it is because
This is a mega gooner room. I'm not gonna lie, but it's epic.
comparison as well. If you compare an actual book to this display,
You know you're a true gooner when you got the Pop Funkos out the box.
it more fits the size of this display. And yeah, it's a little petty thing, but I'd rather be reading it as close to the book as
Good one, Haley.
literally reading the book itself.
She said mega gooner.
That's why I think the iPad 12.9 shines.
But like
If you've not got, I've got a case on it.
PS5, PC, comically large monitor, 3 iPads,
But it's a Magnet 160.
straight mega gooner. Did you ever finish the OG Berserk, dude?
I find it really
I respect the commitment though.
sitting lounging about at home and really enjoying the book, you know, really enjoying the artwork in the book.
And I do respect the setup. The setup goes hard.
But the details can be lost sometimes.
You give Jeff this setup, dude, he's like on Penguin's level.
Details and just some panels, the screen doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, he jokes hard.
It's got an 8-inch display, which is great for portability. but you lose detail, and it's never going to be matched against something.
When's he gonna pull out the cock pump, dude? This guy has got me spilling more seed than a lazy farmer.
In size, and yeah,
Dude's definitely spilling seed in that room.
mini LED display, so you've got that contrast ratio is ridiculous as well. So
He jokes to Futa.
black and white, so you're going to really see a good contrast in there, especially when you're reading.
I
Really
fuck with
well,
the Wario and the
like
PC.
Vagabond,
Futanari videos are wild.
have probably an orgasm over
That's one thing to goon to Futa, but to like joke to it.
And if you come over here, we'll have a look at some comparisons, and I'll show you what I mean by
On the 12-inch iPad,
whilst I'm at home. So
Jeff would never leave that room if he could work out Uber Eats.
Amazing way to show this off, but I feel like if I use the ultra-wide camera on
Swelby, can you Apple Pay me $50 for a breakfast burrito so I can Uber Eats it? I legit haven't choked the chicken since I've been to Thailand.
my favorite graphic novels. I got the whole set down there, but yeah, this is The Walking Dead.
Yeah, dude, but do you have 3
As you
iPads?
can see here, I cannot hold this for that long. You know, it's a heavy book.
Are you
And
joking to
this is
Futa?
exactly why I'm reading them on an iPad. Don't get me wrong, this looks absolutely so cool on a shelf, but slugging this
iPad
out
in one
and reading
hand,
some coffee shops
penis
around
pump in the other.
here, I've got Walking Dead, and
That's cursed.
I was reading The Walking Dead using my iPad 11-inch. I'll be moving.
Damn, Switch, PS5, Xbox. Bro, this guy is mega gooning.
I just got
Uber Eats is pretty hard to figure out.
But as you can see, I actually do own the book, so there you go. I don't want people to think that I'm just pirating books because I actually do have quite a big collection of my favorites.
Guy just single-handedly outgooned all of us in a span of
on the device.
2 minutes. Uber Eats is pretty hard to figure out. Bro, it's facts. Banging 3 chicks per day. No time for the Jergens.
It's a really nice app. It's minimalist.
Swelby.
It's called Chunky. And yeah, just go into the App Store. It's
I just opened up a Discovered Eat card so I can buy me $50 breakfast burritos.
And yeah,
This guy's got tech up the ass.
as you can see, it's very nice, nicely laid out.
I don't know if you noticed the OG Pokemon Nintendo Game Boy Color right here. Boom. That too, bro. Shit. What is that? I think that's a PSP Vita in the back too. Holy shit, bro.
You can
Gotta respect that, bud.
Yeah, it's really nice to look at.
High-tech cerebral gooning.
I do have a lot of comics. So,
Damn.
the Compendium 1. So if we just click on this, as you can see,
Comics and mangas,
it's
dude.
really laid
You
out,
gotta
really
save
nice.
those
This
loads
is
for the
exactly
money
why I
shots.
like to read on an iPad, because it's just easy. I can tap the screen to go forward, swipe to go back, and you can set up settings so you can tap to go backwards as well.
Yeah.
I've got it so I can hold it and just tap. And
It's
tap.
got me that M4 iPad so I can mega goon.
Another feature I love about this app over another app that you could use. There's a couple of good apps for comics and graphic novels.
Man.
I find this one my best.
I'm
Because of
sold.
the simple feature
I'm gonna
of
give me an
downloading
iPad, Giga.
everything to include
BRP
this.
change bong water. I'm gonna
This
get the
feature
iPad mini
is
though.
a game changer. As you can see, this is what it would look like on any other app. You've got a white
For
border
research
around
and reading.
the actual comic itself. If we just go here and literally click crop margins, turn that on.
iPad mini for gooning.
It
No
literally
big deal.
resizes the page so that it cuts out all of the empty space and creates a bigger panel for you to look at. So I think that's an amazing feature. I haven't seen that on any other manga.
Nah, but like the ultimate gooner move for these iPads, you get the matte screen protector, and then you set the iPad to black and white mode, dude. You're like straight meta gaming.
So that's why I predominantly use it.
Why the mini? Why not the big one?
But yeah, as you can see,
Portability.
it's an amazing graphic novel. It's a lot better than the show.
You can just goon everywhere with it.
And it is actually finished as well. So if you ever wondered what happens at the end of
What
this
the fuck am I looking at?
TV show's gone on a massively different kind of tangent. But yeah,
Just a teched out mega gooner.
Blue light as well. The iPad Pro has the ability to use True Tone, so True Tone will.
Yeah, the mini for portability. I could just throw that in a bag. Boom.
You can also use Night Shift, which will completely.
And then I can edit.
So it gives you more.
I can edit YouTube shorts and all that shit. You edit content on the go. So like if I
Instead of it being so wide.
film something with the
I
boys,
know some people
right?
prefer it to be,
I just
more
throw it
long-term.
in the iPad mini. Chop some shit up. Boom.
The contrast
Right then and there.
is a lot nicer on the
And then when I want to like
on the
just
iPad
read,
version, as compared to the
get some manga going, I'm fucking good.
all you have to do is just tap here. Classic Rick Grimes waking up in a hospital, and there it is on the book.
I
version.
could use it
So
for school too.
The 11-inch display is a tiny bit smaller than the actual book version, the compendium version of the story, which is why I've decided to switch over to the 12.9-inch, which is quite a lot wider.
But we'll see. I'm still thinking about it.
It's got a really
Holy
good
shit,
application
this
for
guy needs to
wide.
see a vagina immediately.
Could have done something being a little tighter, but I guess people like to use it in a landscape mode instead. And as you can see, guys, that is the same panel, or the same page.
You want to see my 3 iPads, baby?
9-inch. So as you can see, it's actually a bit bigger than this version, but I mean, bigger the better, kind of.
Let me show you my manga collection, baby.
The only thing I haven't done with this one yet is put a matte screen protector on it, so you're going to get a bit of glare from. It's quite reflective, the glass, as compared. They're both expensive devices, but yeah.
King Croc's tiny Pinor.
Edged
Let me just skip along a bit because it's quite graphic. Contrast ratio on some of
That
the
looks pretty
panels
sick,
are
though.
absolutely
Not gonna
phenomenal.
lie.
If I just get rid of the glare here, you
The-
can really see.
The manga
that
pages.
it's very similar in
Respect
size.
it, though.
9-inch takes it a little bit. It's just a tiny bit bigger, but yeah, it does look.
This is every Giga's dream to have all this tech, to be honest.
As you can see, still looks.
As gooned out as it is.
Volume 1, just to show you.
Oh, yeah, that's the mini. Yeah, the mini's tight, bro. It's like book sized.
Collection a little bit. I know One Piece Volume 1 has sold millions.
Yeah, you
so
could
it's not
you
really
could
exactly
you
rare.
could slap that in the
The
bag.
better examples, as I'm currently trying to read One Piece at the minute, so there you go. As you can see, though, that is the front cover, and if I just skip to the first ever page, it really does replicate the actual size of the page really nicely.
I did fucking like Berserk. Berserk was epic.
They're almost identical in size, and to be honest, I've gotten so used to reading manga on my iPad and graphic novels that I don't really
Put
like
your
reading
glasses on, nothing will go
The
wrong.
contrast of the screen helps me.
The
pick out small
opening
details
the
in
opening song goes hard too.
You can never beat holding a physical book. Something about the actual quality of the drawings, it just looks a lot
Put
nicer.
your glasses on.
They're pretty comparable as far as the book goes. The only thing that will be different is the double page spreads, which sadly won't look as good.
All my Gigas got iPad minis.
As you can see there, obviously I do that.
Will you also have your Bluetooth speaker in the bag too,
Smaller in size,
Swilby?
but depends what manga you're reading, really.
Did I show you guys the JBL Eon?
Berserk has quite a few double page spreads.
I found this after the stream, dudes. I talked about it, but like I didn't show y'all this shit. Look at this shit, dude. Griffith and Guts BFF. They're lovers, dude.
JBL Eon 1 Compact is the smallest battery-powered PA we've ever made.
Get Jeff and JBL Eon.
It has
One.
a professional-grade speaker and a full-featured 4-channel digital mixer. That means musicians and DJs alike will be able to get great sound and setup simply.
I let the Swilby domain expire. You should cop it.
For corporate and fitness applications, we offer Bluetooth streaming to up to
Swilby.com, Giga.
4 speakers simultaneously from one device. The JBL Eon 1 Compact is the loudest PA in its class at 112 dB. But not only is it the loudest, it has the best frequency response too, with an 8-inch woofer capable of producing frequencies down to 37.5 hertz. That means you'll be heard loud and clear at any volume. The 4-channel digital mixer offers lexicon-inspired delay, reverb,
Damn,
and chorus
dude.
effects. In addition to that, users
Should be thumping.
can save any of their parameters to the application for easy recall at a later time. Eon 1 Compact also offers more inputs and outputs than any PA in its class. 2 XLR combo jacks mean you can plug any mic or line level sources into it. A dedicated high Z
Damn. Gigas could freestyle at the function. Just bring a mic.
input means you can plug your guitar in without losing any tonal qualities. 1/8-inch aux in means you can plug in other devices that you want. In addition to Bluetooth audio.
Did you see I Show Speed go to China and go in their drone taxi and a car that can drive I am the water? This stream is goated.
Pay. Dirt, thank you for the dono, my Giga. And yes, I did see that. I seen it on X. It's a clip. It's pretty fucking epic. I mean, the shit that's in China right now that they're showing on the iShow Speed clips is fucking insane. That like China looks like the future. Just the fucking car that could rip through the water, Giga. That's some shit you just would dream of. Like, okay, that's in the future. Like if you're in 2005, you're like, okay, there's gonna be water cars. Super P, Mega P, 0000 on the JBL speaker. We're one step closer to getting Jeff a JBL Eon 1.
streaming. It's not just Bluetooth audio streaming. We also offer Bluetooth audio control.
Hell yeah,
so
Dirt.
You can control all of the features from the speaker. On
Goon.
so you can control any of your effects parameters with
How the fuck is that Giga gonna carry it on the bus? Bro, it's not that big.
On the app will actually reflect on the hardware. A feature normally found in
Look at that shit. It's like the size. It's not even torso size. That shit is like. It's like 2 heads.
Radio and broadcast, the Eon 1 Compact also offers music ducking.
I'm pretty sure it's light as hell too.
Users can enable a feature that automatically turns down music volume when speech is detected. This is incredibly useful.
I need the goon right now. Hootie hoo.
PA needs to go anywhere you go, and even with the battery, the Eon 1
Watch I show speed, dog.
Compact weighs in at just
It'll
over
make
18
you more of a man. See, look at that. Look how easy you just fucking pick that up. He's gonna get jacked and then blacked.
In addition to that,
That's like a what? Like a 5-pound dumbbell?
battery without the need for a tool. Simply remove the backpack, pull your battery out, place your new battery inside.
Nice.
And
You could just charge it.
You can also charge select devices.
Look like, but we heavy though.
Including phones, tablets, and certain DJs.
Yeah, Bud Swayze.
As with every JBL PA speaker, the Eon 1 Compact was run through our 100-hour stress
We gonna
test
bring that
make
to Dirt's local
sure
Chili's.
that it'll perform under any circumstances. Play anywhere with the JBL Eon 1 Compact.
Hooba dooba.
JBLpro.com to learn more.
I'm so fucking bricked right now, Giga. It's fucking insane, dude. It's so fucking crazy how bricked I am, dude. It's actually unfathomable how fucking bricked I am. I can't contain myself, dude. I don't even know how to behave anymore because I'm so fucking bricked, dude.
Speaker, and we have the power cord along with the user instruction.
Once we get our hands on this JBL Eon 1, dude, I'll be bricked for days.
With a microphone, but I will not be talking about that today. Now, at any time, if you want to check out further information on this speaker right here, the link to it will be in the description box down below. It is the best bundle
Jeff with an acoustic guitar with this speaker out on Santa Monica would be crazy.
to find available, so feel free to check that out. All right, so let's talk about the speaker itself. So this thing is an all-in-one portable PA system. That means I have built-in battery. That
What
will
would
last
10
up to
honey packs
12
do to the
hours
human
on
brain?
one single charge, which is pretty impressive, guys. And it only takes 2.5
It'll have you riding the next Berserk.
hours.
That's
to
for sure.
fully recharge the battery from 0 to 100%. So when it comes to dimension,
You will literally write the sequel to Berserk. You can find me in the bathroom in your local Chili's. Those LaCroix drinks are getting swellly bricked.
Top to bottom, it is about 15.5
La honey
inches.
pack.
As for its weight, it weighs exactly at 17.6 pounds, meaning it is actually very light.
That reminds me, I gotta go and get another one.
All in one speaker.
Be right back,
So the first
dog.
thing I'm gonna say is this.
I need to re-up on LaCroix, Giga. Enjoy this JBL Eon video.
JBL Eon 1, JBL Eon 1 Pro, or any other JBL speakers, you will most likely like the audio quality that come out of this speaker right here. But if you are other fans like the Bose speaker, that may be a different story. But anyway, let me go ahead and go into further details of the physical appearance first, and then we'll talk more about the audio quality as we go further onto the video. So on the front of the speaker, of course, obviously we have the JBL professional logo right there, and at the bottom we have a little LED light indicator to let you know the speaker is actually on and connected to Bluetooth. And on top of the speaker, you actually have some pretty nice things. First of all is the handle.
These
so you
honey
can carry it
packages
around.
got me going
One hand
crazy
is
right
ready to
now.
go. And you actually have this slot right here, and this slot.
I like the orange one, Tony.
Phone on there. So let me go ahead
The
and-
orange one or the green one?
That way I can show you what I'm talking about. So you can put your phone on there.
It's like a watered down
At the same
Sprite, but
time,
it's
if
still
you are
good.
a guitarist or any kind of instrument player, you can listen, or I mean, you can
Orange
listen to
one's like a
chords
watered down
and then
Fanta.
play along like that. Now, on
I stopped drinking them though
this
because
side,
it
you
was
have all of your,
had
controls
natural flavors in it.
and mixture right here. So
This guy's
the
voice
first
has
one is
built-in
the
reverb.
power button. So to turn this speaker on, all you have to do is hold the power button right here down for about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and go ahead and let go. Give it another second or so to boot up, and then you see all the lights come on. green, that means it is on. Now,
Bro was
way on
born
top
with
is the
reverb.
battery indicator. So as you can see, my battery is almost full, so I can have up to about 12
Damn, bro.
hours
Imagine a
of
crying
listening time.
baby with reverb.
So,
You
first
guys
over
ever
here,
smell
this
those
is the
trees that
main
smell like
master
yum
volume
when they
control.
blossom in
Now,
spring?
right below that, we have the mixed mode, so channel mode. So
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
right? First,
Yeah.
gain, treble, bass, and reverb control.
You know, like when you step outside, you're like, Giga, why does it smell like cum, dude? What the hell?
In order to control channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, you will have to specify and let the speaker know which channel do you want to adjust. And you do that by selecting this channel button right here. So channel select, if you press this
Why
once,
does my neighborhood
it
smell
goes to a
like
different
cum,
channel.
Giga?
So if you press it again, you go to channel 1, now to channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, or all
I know
four
what you're
channels at
talking
once.
about,
so
Dirk.
let's say if I want to, only control the microphone line, which is channel 1, then I select 1, this light turns on. Now I can actually control the gain, treble, bass, and reverb for this channel 1 specifically. After I finish,
Bro's at the local Chili's
channel
just
2,
thinking
and
about
read the entire
cum
process.
trees right now.
Over here, you have several more buttons. The mic line. You also have the phantom control along with the.
It's kind of
ducting,
cooked,
or,
though. The
ducting
first thing you
if want to
smell
use
when you
the
get out the
microphone.
house is
And
that.
if you
You're
want
like,
to
God
talk
damn
along
it.
with the music, once you start to talk, the
God damn it,
speaker will
Sultan.
automatically, reduce the volume of the music. That way, people can hear your voice way over the music. All right, so behind the speaker.
At
this is where
first, I thought it
really
was
like
homeless
about the,
masturbation.
JBL EN1 compact right here. So pretty cool stuff back here. They have two.
There's these homeless gigas gooning too hard on my block.
What is it? Video will get a copyright.
Never smelt cum on a
and
tree
I won't
before.
play any music and you can't even hear anything at all. So
I'm assuming Haley's from Boston, so they have the cum trees as well.
So I'm gonna start out playing this song at 50%. I'm gonna walk around the house to let you know how well it dispersed. I know the microphone cannot catch.
I could be wrong. She could be a Jersey girl.
But guys, this is the best I can do.
She could be like Snooki. Homeless masturbation, the King Croc Chronicles. The JBL Chronicles. Croc and Jeff with JBL Eon 1 speakers would be crazy. I started asking people at Chili's about the cum trees and they just look at me funny. They're psychotic, dude. They don't have souls, all right? They can't smell things. They just work, go into their Jeeps that they pay $900 a month for, and then they go fuck off at a local dive bar and get blacked out drunk. These people are insane. They never stop to smell the cum trees from time to time. Yeah, we do. You just need to stop and smell the cum trees, dawg. My girl had me moaning last night, dawg. The neighbors probably heard me, dawg.
Between filming and editing and just existing, I've thrown everything in.
Man.
Every brand.
I think I told this shit before, but where I last lived at, not the P house, but before I moved to the P house, I left my windows down. This is a while back, like 2020, and I was dating this white chick, and she would come over. And when it was time to clap, I forgot that I left the windows open, and we lived in a courtyard, right? And it's like you just have a normal conversation in the courtyard, and it echoes. So. And she was loud, dude. She was on some like Tony's girl shit. She was just like moaning loud as fuck. And that shit was just like, it just like fucking slapped through the whole courtyard, bro. I had to like fucking get up, slam the fucking window shut. I was like, oh shit. I was like, God damn it, dog. Fucking left the window open. Now all my neighbors heard me fucking clapping cheeks.
Alpaca gear was the best one for my current needs. I did ask Alpaca Gear if they could send me this for testing in for review. I am a fan of their other products. I have reviewed the Alpaca Metro backpack on my channel. And this isn't just a tech pouch.
Taking her to the Starbucks in the morning was fucking awkward. Just like walking to the car and shit. I'm like, fuck, I hope none of my neighbors come out.
First of all, it does sit flat on a surface, which I love because I can just...
Like I've like clapped one time just to test the reverberation in the courtyard, bro, and that shit, the sound just bounces everywhere. Giga, I was like, ah, damn.
Like this. When I saw this feature, I was pretty...
Who needs cum trees when you leave next to Tony, dude? Instead of a septic tank, he has a cum tank. The cum trees will blossom once Ye drops Cock World War III.
Pull out whatever you need. And this is a feature that I really love.
Neighbors.
I was going to use. So when I saw that this...
Oh my god, dude. Neighbors were thinking this dude is P.
Gear accessory thing to do that, I was like, I need to have this. It comes in multiple
Holy
colors,
shit,
and it
Giga.
comes in multiple fabrics. There's the X-Pack version, which is, of course, more resistant, more durable, weatherproof.
In the P house, Dino said he was he heard me getting it on in my room. Bro said he heard the clapping from his room, Giga. I was like, oh shit. I had the door closed and everything.
And then there is the...
It's a sign of respect to bang your chick so loud the neighbors can hear. I had this one Latina chick, some horny petite little thing. She was moaning so loud while my whole family was downstairs.
I went with the X-Pack because I'm going to throw this thing around and I wanted the maximum durability. They all have AquaGuard zippers, very quiet, beefy zippers, and very easy to open and close. They also have this...
Dino was always listening.
Very, very beefy and chunky.
He was by the door just with his ear in the whole time.
This size fits well in my backpacks. I can't speak for every single backpack out there, but I would say that generally a 20-liter backpack...
After Ye confesses that he was sucking his cousin's yick, he's like, this is good PR, but now he's like, I'll get you guys to hate me again. Dino was probably crying over the premarital lovemaking.
Fit very nicely in it. My
Didn't you find Dino under your bed one night?
Slip it in here. A current new backpack of mine that I'm testing and playing out with is this Evergoods CHZ22. This sling also
I found Dino under the bed, dude.
really nicely, and
He was listening the whole time.
I don't know if they intentionally design it like that or it just so happens that all these backpacks kind of have the same proportion, but it works out. I pack everything that I need, I get to where I go, and then when I get there...
Dino was getting bricked listening to you smash. Oh shit.
And for all of the tech that I need, it's very easy for me to...
Dino was lumbered up, dude.
I really like this, and I thought I would use it more. So far I haven't used it too, but that depends on every project I'm on. But I really like that the sling option is there, so that should I need to just pull things out in and out.
I was banging this rich Asian chick and I thought her parents couldn't hear everything. Was like, what the fuck?
Shooting, I can just
Oh, you were wrong, Dirt. They heard everything.
pull things out as I need. The sling is also great if you're going
They were always listening like Dino.
then you just need your laptop, and it's like you're taking heck, put a pencil in there. And
They were probably bricked up.
How rude of me. I didn't even introduce myself this whole time. I'm Jess, and if you made it this far, chances are you probably like
Bricky ticky tabby.
so you can see more.
You are not true bros if you haven't heard your bro smash before.
This makes everyday life better. It turns out that 95% of you are not subscribed, and less than 10%. I have two about 22 liter size bags.
I don't know if I told you guys the UC Irvine story where my homie set me up with this chick from UC Irvine. I talked to her on the phone, and we got along swimmingly, and she was gonna throw a little kickback in her dorm, and so my homie goes, meets up with his girl, you know what I'm saying, and we play a little beer pong. Not even after, I only sank like 3 balls, right? And then she pulls me to her room, and I'm sinking balls immediately. Within like 20 minutes of meeting this chick. And from like my buddy's perspective, he's like, Giga, he's like, man, I seen her pull you, and we just seen your ass at the door, and he was like, you was like this, man. You was like, it's like, this is the door, right? This is my hand. He was like, she pulled your ass, and you went, yeet. and next thing we know, we just heard your ass. We heard. So I'm explaining it how he explained it. He's like, we just heard the bed, and that shit was like, dink, 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 dink. And he was like, yeah, we was just dying, Giga, because you was going in. And I was like, oh no. I was like, oh fuck, dude. And I just heard like everyone like slowly like dip from the kickback, right? And you know, I'm like hearing everyone leave while I'm like smashing, and I like grab her. I'm like, let's go to the bathroom real quick, and we're still we're still naked and shit, right? But I was like, okay, we're gonna do this in the bathroom. So fucking we tippy toe to the bathroom together, and I decided to look out to the living room, but just to like make sure the coast is clear. And I just see the fucking homie just passionately thrusting into his girl. And I'm like, oh shit, damn. And like, but the funny part was like, as I watched as I'm watching this go down, this gig is like passionately thrusting into his chick. The fucking moonlight is just beaming on this dude. This Giga was glistening and shit. I was like, dude, this is like high heel homicide, bro. This is like a fucking softcore. Like the fucking moon just beaming on this sweaty Giga. I'm like, dude, I gotta get the fuck in the bathroom like real quick before I lose my brick. Like I almost went soft after seeing that shit. I was like, God damn it, bro. But yeah. That was just fucking hilarious. I was like, damn. I was like, yo ass was glistening in the motherfucking moonlight, bruh. 95% of her viewers aren't subscribed.
That I use for more when I need to carry more stuff. And now, if I
can't believe it, Haley.
Switch between the two and bring all my gear, it's easy because I just have a tech pouch that I can throw into each bag, and I don't have to repack all of my bits and bobs. And maybe.
Dirt says he was banging this rich white chick out east on Long Island, and her dad met me outside like, hey, she's not feeling great, go easy on her. I was like, what the fuck again? Then you look out the window and Dino watching you smash at the kickback.
Plop this in the bag, and I have all of my tech necessities right here. when I'm editing at home, I'll bring this on my
Yeah,
desk as well.
I think it was one of the most cursed. Oh shit! One of the most cursed things I've ever seen.
So having
Just the
all of
moonlight
storage,
beaming.
very nice.
The moonlight beaming on the homie
Padded. This is a high quality pouch with
as he's just giving it to her.
so it depends on if you need something that high quality.
I was like,
not.
damn, I wish I never
Definitely
seen
more
that.
structured and rigid and well made compared to a lot of other tech pouches that you would see that are going to likely be cheaper. So if you don't need that extra quality, that you're just looking for something that's the cheapest, it's not going to be it. But if you're looking for something quality, if you're looking for well designed, lots of options, good fabric, then of course there will be a certain price that comes with it because it's all better quality
But yeah.
materials and every detail is well.
UC Irvine's a nice campus.
The other thing that I liked with this that I wasn't even considering
Beautiful
when I was
campus.
looking for a tech
Phenomenal place.
turn it into
I want Dino to watch me fuck.
attachment points at the back right here. The clip is very easy to pull in.
You want Dino to listen to you, dude?
Now, it's easy, but it's not easy enough that I would do this repetitively on a daily basis. But it turns out I don't use the sling on a daily basis. For about a week or two,
I want Dino to watch me, dog.
have a padded strap. They also have this super chunky mags locks, which makes it easy to connect and disconnect. It locks in really well. It won't randomly come off either. I had this on another sling of theirs on the Bravo. It never ever came off unintentionally. It only ever came off when I needed it to come off. This is a very nice bulky buckle, but I don't know if it needs to be that bulky. As an everyday carry, with a water bottle, and all those other things that I carry in my daily life,
With the
this wouldn't be it.
with UC Irvine girl, we dated for a little bit and then we kind of just like drifted apart, and now maybe like I think like 10 years after that, she has a kid and shit.
Personally,
I thought she had a fade for a
like,
sec.
I was traveling light elsewhere, and I was minimizing the amount of gear I have on me. I would probably use it as a sling. So I do have that option, which is wonderful. I have other options.
After listening to that Dave Blunt's album, I need to hear an AI version where it's Jeff's voice.
It's minimal. This side doesn't have any extra material.
I can't put down the coke. I can't put down the coke. Swelby, I can't put down the coke.
Tighten it.
This one chick's brother wanted to watch me smash her. I was not down unless it was Dino.
Bare bones, but it does the trick. So now let's open up the pouch and see what's inside and how.
Only
I pack it.
Dino can watch me, dad.
If this could work for you. First thing that I do when I open it is I just throw my mouse on the top because it's big and bulky. I'll link all of these in the description down below if you're interested as well. This is the Lift ergonomic mouse.
I'm telling you guys the old drain stories, dad. Fuck.
High vis interior, honeycomb ripstop. On the X-Pack, it's a 200D. On the Axle Flux, it's actually a more resistant.
She was cool. She bought me tacos. We went to different taco places in Irvine.
But it's the
We ate
interior,
sushi.
so either one is very, very sturdy.
We got
enough.
Chick-fil-A
And I
on
open it,
campus.
notice that this wonderful flap, it stays down, which is great, and it has this mesh here. It's where I put my spare battery. It's where I put my mic and my lavalier, which is on me right now. I'm using it to film.
Kanye's
What I like
featuring
about
Dave
this
Blunts on his new album.
pouch is I just
Kanye
roll it
should
in here.
feature
I do
Jeff
not
Blunts.
roll it up together. What's
I wonder if she could fit all her dildos in there.
other than it holding open like this? It's kind of like my.
I can't unsee the fade now.
funny. There's
He
also
says
this
something about
interior
employing
zipper,
illegal
which
immigrants
is
to do his dishes, but at the end he's going to call
and you
ICE
can
regardless.
grab the same stuff that's in there. So this is kind of
How
like
many
your-
Bud Swayze dildos can you fit in there?
Don't typically use it on the outside just because of my own needs. I haven't had to. Wherever I'm shooting or wherever I'm working, I just open it up and I just leave it like
Hey, yo, did she say whenever I'm jorking?
There's this accordion style compartment, which I really like because it just makes everything
Yeah, you could fit a couple dildos in there,
see
dude.
at a glance and also grab. Other
For
tech
sure.
pouches and organizers and
I
even
get
ones
so
that
many women I have to leave for break and lunch early or late to avoid all my stalkers at work. Careful what you wish for, my guys.
would rely on this elastic mesh, which I found was more annoying to pack. And
Hey,
I
man,
I
you can't-
just throw things in there. I had to be a lot
Can't
more
have it any better,
careful
though.
With it and also with time.
You're living it
That
now.
elastic is
You're
just
living it, dog.
elasticity, and I don't want
They
to
want you, dog.
place that item.
They won't let me take my breaks, dog, in peace.
Design out of my
That's the Jork purse, no doubt. The Jorkin purse.
Freaking love this thing. It looks so weird, but it works so well.
You could wear that while banging Kazumi.
I bought this myself a while back, and it has changed everything in my editing. I used to carry it in its own protective case, which is nice, but it is chunky. Since I'm unzipping something anyway, I just keep it in the Vertex pouch now. Way less bulky and way more convenient.
Holy shit, dog!
It's too big.
We all need a sling bag so we can carry dildos in it. Everyone needs a sling bag. I do not recommend looks maxing if you're an introvert giga. Have you heard of looks maxing, dude? Shit's anxiety wrecking. I laugh at the people that rely on their job to hopefully get laid by coworkers. Put on Dennis Siplikov arm wrestling highlights. It's that time. It's time to jork out. Hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid Hank. Does anyone want to volunteer to be Hemorrhoid Hank?
I only drink to see you. Greeted with those big tits.
If anyone wants to become Hemorrhoid Hank, step up right now. My job is supposed to be my safe space, a world out there and a world in here where I don't get accosted.
You already know my order before I pull. I only want to know one thing. When are you gonna pull up? Beer girl. Beer girl. Beer girl.
Everybody in warehouses are horned. Yeah, motherfuckers are bored. Bored and horned. And bricked. Everyone's off the honey packs. If you work in a warehouse, you're taking a honey pack every shift. Rip a gnarly push sesh on the toilet and get roided out. Playing hemorrhoid hunters in the Home Depot parking lot with Kenneth and the boys. LaCroix girl. Pimpin' hoes. Hemorrhoid hunters in the Home Depot parking lot sounds like the vibe. I'm Bud bricked right now listening to this. What's the least horny profession I can get into? Sales? Intern at a mailroom for a Fortune 500 company. You're just banging all the intern chicks. That or working at a Foot Locker. These music videos make me feel an uncomfortable acid trip. Yeah, working at a Foot Locker would be the least horniest profession. Technically sales. Bud Swayze is going to get headline Coachella next year. Mark my words. All right, Gigas. It's time to break out. Take your Brawly boosts. Stay P. Make sure you don't lose your box of fake Rolexes. And keep it Amish, Gigas. Bye.